Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the WR Podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Pops.
And we're actually doing Pops' favorite episode
And
number.
his favorite number,
Yeah, with his favorite number,
45.
45. Ain't that right, Pops?
One of the shitty ass numbers I've ever heard.
Well, hopefully
This won't be shitty.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will be a good number.
Hopefully this podcast will be better than the original 45, if you know what I'm talking about, old man.
Do you know what we're talking about there, old bean?
Old Bean.
Old Bean.
Old Bean. Help me, old Bean.
Let's. I tell you what. Why don't we just start off with some wrestling news?
Some wrestling news.
Well, before we get started, we got to do a cheap plug here.
Cheap plug.
Before we get started.
Yeah, the cheaper. Hey, pals, we're gonna bring you off screen now. People can still hear you.
All right.
So if you have something to say, go ahead and say it.
First,
Right.
let's do the cheap plug.
Yeah. Cheap plug.
Well, you know if I have something to say, I'll fucking say it. Don't matter.
We know. You ain't gonna tell us. Guys, we do have stickers available. If you guys would like some stickers, we got 3 different stickers for
Yes,
you guys.
we do.
We have the classic wrestling Rampage logo, the instant classic, as they say. So if you guys would like the sticker, you can. There you go, Jay. We got the background made by Damo from
Our boy Damo from the Bone Leaders. Go check out the
Hello.
Bone Leaders Wrestling Podcast here on YouTube. They do fucking great work.
They do.
On Leaders Podcast. Wonderful friends.
Absolutely.
One of the rising up and coming, I'll do like a Ron Trongard
There you
on AWA. You know, the Bone Leaders Wrestling Podcast, rising and upcoming podcast stars.
That's right.
Yeah,
Hey, they're almost at 2,000.
they're on fire.
They're on fire. So get them.
Unlike
there, guys.
another YouTube channel is diminishing.
Say what you mean to me. What you say, Jay?
Truth hurts. I
And
know
then,
2 of them.
and then we have the new
The
and
new and improved.
Wrestling Rampage logo, which pretty much has us as the Three Stooges. So there you
Well,
go.
that's what we are,
That's what we are.
according to some people.
Oh, by the way, high quality stickers. By the way,
Yeah, this ain't that low quality shit that you get at the fucking doctor.
I got one thing to say
Yeah, go ahead,
about us being a Three Stooges. I wish I was that fucking popular.
absolutely. These stickers are high quality stickers. You can put them on anything, laptop, refrigerator, whatever you put them on.
You can put them on your binder.
Yeah. Put
them on your laptop.
Whatever you want to put them on, you can. And guys, if you want the stickers, they're absolutely free. All you got to do is get in contact with me and Tommy. The easiest way to do that is through Twitter or X at Wrestle Rampage, or between me and Tommy's Instagrams, which are flashing down below. So you guys
Right
can
there
see
down
those.
below, you can see the damn shit.
Or on Facebook. You guys
Or
can get on
on
Facebook about that
Facebook.
too.
Where we get in trouble.
And say what you mean to me, what you say, Jay. And then we got one other piece of merch that is still available.
It's still available. It's a small amount.
That's right. This is a very small amount. There's only 100 made.
You're made. So
I-
get them while they're last. They're limited time.
Because right now I think we've almost sold almost half of them.
Yeah.
Almost. So I say there's maybe like 60 left roughly. So if you guys want the Wrestling Rampage pin, it is still available.
Yes. Get them while supplies last.
And because once they're gone,
They're gone.
they're gone. Very high quality. Look at that, guys. Very high quality.
Look
pin.
at the Three Stooges right there.
Yeah, that's right. Me, Tommy, and Pops right there for you guys.
And there's no Joe there.
And then the back.
Very high quality.
Very high quality. It's made out of metal. It's an enamel pin. Great quality. Get you some. So, oh, and by the way, the pin is $7 total. The reason why is because, well, shipping costs. And guys, we're trying to keep it as low as possible for everybody.
Yeah.
If they do want a pin,
We know
times are tough. Yeah, times are tough.
We know that.
And literally, with us selling the pin at $7, that roughly makes our money back on the pin, and that's all we care about.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to care about making a profit on this, because
No.
we've never really made a profit off of most things that we've sold,
Which we don't care.
which we don't care.
We do it because people wanted
Merch.
They're like, we want you to put out merch.
So we got the pin, guys. If you guys want the pin, it still is available. $7.
$7, and it gets you the 3 stickers.
Yes.
And
The stickers,
stickers,
yeah.
they're absolutely free.
The stickers are free. If you just want the stickers, they're absolutely free. But also, if you buy the pin, you will get the stickers as well.
Yes.
So I just want to shout that out real quick.
How to get the cheap plug, you know.
And,
Gotta do Mick. Cheap
yeah,
pop.
Yeah, cheap pop. Let's go and bring Pops back on the screen as I see him just waiting.
Yeah, you see George McFly waiting here.
I'm ready.
George.
He's
There's
ready.
George. He's ready.
Yeah, $7. You know, we
got $7 in
you
his
don't
wallet.
get shit out of it.
Hey, buddy, you got $7 in your wallet, don't you?
Huh?
Huh?
What's that today?
I said you got $7 in your wallet, don't
I
you?
got fucking $7 in my fucking wallet.
That's right. So
But hell, that doesn't matter. $7.50. Hell, you can't even give anything free in this motherfucker.
guys, buy the Wrestling Rampage pin.
And also enter the 3,000 subscriber giveaway.
Exactly what I'm talking about. You can't give anything free away.
Absolutely, guys. If you guys enter the Wrestling Rampage giveaway, which
We're almost there.
we're rapidly approaching us,
Yes.
finally.
We're almost at 3,000.
We're almost there. All you gotta do is go to that 3,000 subscriber giveaway video, hit that subscribe button. Pretty damn easy and simple. Hit that damn subscribe button. And all you gotta do is in that video comment N64. You'll get a Nintendo 64, all the hookups, 1 controller, memory card. You'll get a copy of WCW versus NWO World Tour.
Yep.
WCW versus NWO Revenge, and WWF
I
WrestleMania
got it.
2000. Yep.
That's right.
Paz has all of them. I have
And
all of them. Tommy has all
And
of
the
them.
next one is the PS2 bundle. If you want that, type in PS2 in the comments. You get the PS2, all the hookups, the memory card, controller, and you get 3 wrestling games. You get WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, and WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth.
That's right. And the last one, guys, we're giving away 3 different game
Yes.
systems. And the last one is, because Pops probably won't remember, is the Nintendo GameCube. We're giving away a GameCube, all the hookups, controller, memory card, and it comes with WWE WrestleMania 18, WWE Day of Reckoning, and WWE Day of Reckoning 2, which Day of Reckoning 2 has kind of shot up in price, by the way.
Yeah,
You know the game's almost $40
Yeah.
now,
almost $40.
which is
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. We're giving that away for free.
Free. 3 lucky
$40.
winners.
And here you get it free.
That's right.
You get 3 lucky winners.
3 winners. You guys can choose between your prize. Oh, and by the way, we will throw in a pin
To each of them.
and a sticker.
And 3 stickers.
And 3 stickers. So whoever wins also gets a free pin and the sticker. So big shout out to the person who wins that. Guys, we're like 30 away.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
Come on, we need a little bit of help from a lot of people.
Here, real quick. I'm going to go to our YouTube analytics real quick. And I want to see the people that are watching that are not subscribed compared to the people that are subscribed that's watching. Let's go to, I'm not sure if this is no, this isn't the right one. I think it's, this. Or is it audience? It might be audience. Yeah, okay, here's the audience, yes. Look at that. 51% is subscribed. The 48 that are watching, why aren't you subscribed?
Yeah, come on, 48. Come on, hit the subscribe button. Come on.
Well, fuck it. Here, we'll fuck it. I don't give a shit. We'll show some shit. Hey, Pops, we're gonna do a little screen showing here.
All right.
Shared screen. Our YouTube analytics. Share. Pops, are you seeing that right now?
That's it.
All right. Let's bring it down here. Which I'm looking right here that our subscriber who turned on all notifications is about a typical 10% to 30%. We have a whopping 25%.
Yeah,
Congratulations on that. Thank you guys. And subscribers who turned on all notifications on your channel and enabled YouTube notifications, 5% to 20%, almost 9%. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. It means a lot.
Thank you.
And then right there, you see that, Pops? The watch time from subscribers. Subscribed.
Yep.
51.6% are subscribed. That's watching. And then there's 48% that are not subscribed watching.
Come on, guys. You got to hit that subscribe button.
Damn right, you got to hit that damn subscribe button.
Come on, guys. I like 48. Come on, let's get it going here. Let's get it done. Let's give the stuff away here.
And the last thing I'll show you guys is our little gender thing here. Look at that. Male, 83% and 16% female. Yeah!
Yeah, we're getting the demographics.
The females are watching too. Look at that, guys. But let's go ahead and stop the screen share there and bring us back up here. So 48% that are watching, hit that damn subscribe
button. Hit that subscribe button. What are you thinking? Hit it.
All you have to do is hit that fucking button.
Well, that being said, let's go and get started with these fucking wrestling news.
All right, now let's get into the wrestling news. We'll go ahead and get the first one out of the way here because no one cares.
Nobody cares.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's me. Maybe you two are different.
To be honest with you, me personally, I would have cut this from the wrestling news. But
cut the shit. As the bone ladies would say, cut the shit.
Cut the shit.
Well, we're gonna cut the shit on this.
Okay.
All right. This is just a joke for me.
Okay.
Daniel Garcia, you know the humper.
Yeah, the humper.
The hump dance.
The one that uses his fucking pelvis.
Yeah, the one that uses his small wank, to put it in people's face. Daniel Garcia has not signed a new contract with AEW as of yet. But do you think anyone gives a fuck
about Daniel
Garcia? Do you think anyone gives a fuck about the humper? Huh? You think anyone gives a fuck about Chihuahua Boy over here? No one gives a fuck if he signs or resigns. You think WWE's banging on his door? Hey, Daniel, you want to come here? But you can't do the hump here. You
can bring your pelvis in and fucking.
You can bring your pelvis in. There, poor man's Ludwig Kaiser looking motherfucker.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks like a poor man's Ludwig Kaiser.
Piles, how do you feel about Daniel Garcia using his fucking dick to hit people with?
And not being re-signed yet.
I don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
There you go.
See that liberal one?
You're there, stay. I don't give a fuck.
He can stay, or could he go?
Who cares?
He can do whatever he wants. He can sign the X down there, or he can just not do anything. Doesn't make a fuck to me. It doesn't bother my life none.
I agree with you on that for sure. What's the next one, Joe?
All right, we got Levante's girl. Second girl, there we go.
That's right.
The moaner, Mercedes Moaner.
The moaner.
The moaner.
What's the moaner got to moan this time?
Well, the moan's going to have to moan, because that's all she knows how to do. She got whine, bitch, and moan.
And this is on the
the scrotum sack.
Okay.
The AEW scrotum sack.
Okay, the scrotum.
Yeah. All right. It's from AEW All In that we confirmed we're going to draw, and we'll get to that too.
All in or all out?
Yeah.
It's from the All In London Medium Scrotum Sack.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely helped put women's wrestling on the map in every single company I have stepped in.
Oh yeah. Did you also hear that she said, unless you have it on here, which I doubt you do.
No, I don't.
She also said that literally she was talking about that working for WWE was so stressful because WWE would change almost day to day. Where now here, where I have my friend Jennifer Pepperman, the one that they signed, they literally Tony Khan literally signed Mercedes Monet's goddamn fucking person that wrote storylines for the goddamn bitch.
Well, if this is the case, her storylines and promos are awful.
Yes, they're fucking god awful. So
And
she goes, here my voice can be heard. Yeah, we heard what your voice is, and
Yeah.
it sucks.
yeah, you're worse now than you were in the WWE. I'm sorry, this is the worst that she's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she wasn't that good in WWE at the end, but God, I'll take that now than what she's got now.
I will like.
I enjoyed her running NXT. NXT group was great.
It's very rare that you start off as a really good wrestler and
you diminish.
And when Sasha Banks was in NXT, she was putting on stellar matches, and I literally think she was great when she was in NXT.
Yes.
And by the time she came to the WWE, it was diminishing returns. Like as many times she's been there, and like it was just
like it
came down and down.
I enjoyed her,
and now AEW is just a new low.
Yeah, I enjoyed her little bit of a run at WWE where she was feuding with Charlotte Flair and Bayley and stuff like that. But then once she was Bayley's partner, and then she was the SmackDown Women's Champion, and then she was the women's tag team champions with Naomi at the end until she had to walk out because she didn't like the way she was treated. I bet you enjoy it now, I bet, because it's all about you. It's all about the moaner. Can we moan around here?
There you go, Jay.
Fuck.
Hold on now. You don't want to get on Levante's girl now.
I don't think Levante would care. I think he would agree.
Stupid ass pop up. Anyway.
Fuck. And all you know how to do is swingle your hips. That's all you know how to do. And it ain't no damn dance.
Listen, if that was what she was performing,
if that's what we should perform to old buddy over there, Mr. Up, Up, Down, Down boy. No wonder he said, yeah, I'll file that goddamn divorce. By all means, divorce me. And then I remember in the media scrotum that she goes, this fucking guy fucking was asking her a question. And she goes, no, I will not date you. Do you think he gives a fuck? Like, you're not the God's gift to fucking the women. I'll tell you right now. I think I can find a little bit better than the moaner. I'm just saying. Itty bitty titty committee. That's another thing. I like knockers, not fucking small little fucking orangutan titties. Throwing it out there. Just saying. I'm sorry. She don't look that good to me. I'm sorry. She don't.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you saying that I helped women, I definitely helped. I put women's wrestling on the map in every single company I've stepped in. Well, here's the thing. Everything's not about you.
Yeah, Brett.
You know, fuck, you think I deserve all the credit I deserve. I put women's wrestling. You're not the only one.
Yeah, what was it? The fucking one with Kevin Nash, like Kevin Nash powerbombing Brett, and Brett, and Brett's like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
And Undertaker gets up, motherfucker. It ain't all about
That's
you.
the thing. It ain't about the moaner. Everything ain't about you, blue hair. Okay. Everything ain't about you. All you do is believe your own hype, and everyone fucking jacks you up thinking you're God's gift to the fucking women's division, and you're not moving the needle also. There's someone else that ain't moving the needle that just showed up there. We'll get to that in a second too.
We're gonna get into that as well.
But do y'all think? What do you think about fucking Mercedes saying I put women's wrestling on the map in every single company? And
Pops, how you feel about that?
how do you feel about that?
Well, I think the first thing right there, I think she needs somebody to make her moan.
Will you volunteer?
Yeah, I'll volunteer. But anyway, well, you see, here's the thing. See, I mean, Tony Khan is one stupid fuck. I mean, let her have creative control. She's running the fucking company now, motherfucker. That's not your company.
Yeah, like hell, she gets she can use the fucking
Yeah,
jet
she,
whenever she
she
wants
can
to.
use the Jaguar jet. You know, it says jet on it.
All you fucking are to the company.
Yeah, she could use everything. Hey,
All you are,
the
Tony
Jaguars
Khan, to the
walking,
company is the yes man. Yes man. Yes man.
Look, you're giving her everything that she wanted, and WWE said you ain't getting all this. Sorry.
you ain't getting this.
Triple H is
Well,
smart.
you see,
You want me to pay for all your shit? You want me to fucking give you everything and everything else? Hell, if the grass is greener, go take it. Because of course she did. She found a sucker. And Tony Khan's a big sucker. Let me tell you, he's a big sucker.
Big sucker.
Oh, he's a big sucker.
Second trade coming through during the podcast.
Yeah, choo choo.
Hey,
well,
ain't the right to you for choo choo.
But yeah, all she is believes her own hype, thinking she's fucking the guy to get to the women's wrestling when she's not. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, you haven't been putting on great matches either. I'm sorry, you haven't.
Well, Tommy. That's not what she says.
That's good.
She says she puts on 5-star matches after 5-star matches after 5-star matches.
In her own mind.
Maybe in Dave Meltzer's mind.
I'll tell you.
That's right too.
Tony Khan is one hell of a businessman.
But,
I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, I wouldn't pay nobody until they come to my company. I ain't paying you, motherfucker, till you walk through the door.
but it's just
Not only did she walk through the door, she kicked the fucking door in. So Tony Khan is sitting in his little office, and she's walking in that office, and all he's done is with his head down. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, are we done with the moaner right
You
now?
can't.
Yeah,
If you want that, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think she's a great performer.
She's good, but she's not as good as
she thinks she is.
As she thinks she is.
And WWE, she carried her weight. But you gotta look at this right here. Wait, who's over there? That's in the women's division. I'm talking about just the women. Who's over there that's got more talent? There's nobody there. So that's why she's leading the division over there.
Well, she better watch out before Britt Baker tells her get the fuck out of the locker room. Well, sorry, get the fuck out of my locker room.
But all right, let's go to the next one. Bryan Danielson.
Okay. Everybody knows that he won it all in.
Yep.
He beat Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Heavyweight
He sure
Championship.
did, didn't he?
And by the way, did he say that it was going to be that it was possibly going to be his last match?
That's what he said.
And see, they did this with Sting too. You know, Sting was talking about, you know, fucking what was it, Revolution?
Yeah.
Revolution is going to be his retirement match. Yep. And him and Darby won the belts, and pretty much the belts have been insignificant ever since.
Yeah.
Because they went to the goddamn Young Bucks, and nobody gives a fuck.
No, not really.
Shock. So now Tony Khan's be like, oh well, I guess we can get Bryan Danielson, and he's talking about wanting to retire, and so we're gonna put the belt on him. What fucking stupid shit is that?
Yeah, he's stupid. But
The guy's a fucking clown.
But Bryan Danielson said on the AEW All In Scrotum Sack.
Okay,
I'm gonna continue to say because that's what it is.
The scrotum sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want my kids to know that I could keep doing this as much higher level for a long time, but it's time for me to go home.
And there he is with Birdie.
Yep, Birdie.
Okay.
I ain't gonna knock the kid. It ain't her fault.
Yeah.
But and then Daniel Bryan on the scrotum sack again.
The scrotum sack.
This was the favorite moment of my entire career.
Okay. And that's to win the AEW championship, right?
Yes.
All right.
And then
Yeah.
we'll get into this one next, but
Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna knock Daniel Bryan.
no, he's a good worker. I ain't gonna knock him. But here's the thing.
But when you, Pops, I want to know, would you put your belt, your championship, the championship that is the premier
number one title.
the number one title in your promotion, would you put that on a person that has been contemplating that he could retire at any point? Not only that, but he did retire in WWE for a few years.
Yeah.
Due to injuries. And then he came back. How would you feel about putting your championship on now? Not to say that Daniel Bryan is unreliable or anything, because
No.
he's certainly reliable. But would you want to put your championship on somebody like that?
No. No,
Why is
don't get me wrong. I'm like the rest. I'm not gonna knock Daniel Bryan. I'm not. He's a great talent. He really is. But if the guy is going to retire, why put the belt on him? It doesn't make sense. Although anything Tony Khan does don't make sense.
Well, apparently he said that now that he's the AEW champion, that he'll probably retire when he loses the belt. And it's just like, well, that's not what you said going into All In.
Yeah.
So now you're double crossing.
Yeah. That's someone else I know.
Oh, imagine that.
But yeah, like I like Bryan Danielson. I do, but come on, if the guy wants to, if he's going to announce, if he wants to retire or step away, why put your belt on a guy that says he might retire? It makes no sense.
Unless the next person that's going to take on Daniel Bryan and beat him, you're
going to push him right.
Yeah, and you're going to push him right.
Doug, man, this guy retired Daniel Bryan Danielson.
Now that would be a good way to go.
But
if he's going to retire, that's a good way to push it.
Well, see, Tony Khan's too dumb. He can't understand that. By the way, he don't know how to make new stars. Remember, he's a doofus.
That's why he buys them.
Guys, you ain't working for WWE? Come on over.
Hey, how do I make a star? Well, what is it? Pro Wrestling for Dummies?
He buys the stars.
Well, of course,
he buys the stars.
Go ahead and give him the handbook.
And then he buys the stars for Dave Meltzer on The Observer. So he buys the stars.
Yeah.
Tony buys the stars Khan.
Oh, Tony buy the stars Yayo. Get that right, Snorter.
Hell, for all we know, the mouse may be helping him do it.
Snort? Well, did you do a few lines in London too?
Did you do a few bumps?
I bet you did. Didn't you? Didn't you, you fucking fuck? Bet you did a few lines in London, didn't you? Right there in the fucking Wembley Stadium. Right there in your dingy fucking office. Right next to the broom closet. I bet you did.
Did you get more of Big Swole's weed?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't share?
Yeah, that you didn't share?
You stole from Big Swole? And Swole still asking for a dime bag and you ain't giving it to her?
Well.
You remind me of someone else. Hulk Hogan don't pay for weed.
Well, Burley's rolling home.
Yeah.
Like honky tonk wins.
Yeah. I lost my Flair wallet. Where'd it go? Fuck you, Tony Khan.
But we got
here-
some more Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, we got some more Bryan Danielson news. This was on Dynamite. You know, Tony
Live on
Khan's favorite
Dynamite?
show. Yeah,
Dynamite,
Tony Khan's
live on
favorite
Dynamite?
Show, yep. The fact that AEW exists has made pro wrestling better and has made my life better.
Now listen, well, real quick before you get to that.
Yeah.
He said that with AEW existing, it's made pro wrestling better.
It made pro wrestling worse.
I think AEW is garbage.
Yep.
And like at least WWE puts on a better show. But
That ain't gonna like that.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Do I watch WWE all the time? No. But at least they put on a more professional, better show. And they're right there, eyes.
Yeah, fuck. I even go one even better.
Well, and then not only that, but also he said that it's made my life better. Well, of course it has, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Or Bryan Danielson. You want to know why? Because you're working for more money for less dates.
Yeah.
No wonder.
No wonder it's made your life more better.
And no wonder it's made your life more better.
You're at home. You only got to work a few times. You could be at home, you know, chopping logs, eating Apple Jacks, and playing with Birdie and Bree in your log cabin. Is that right, Abe? Is that right, Abe?
We've been to a log cabin many times.
away, Daniel Bryan Lincoln.
So no wonder it's made your life better.
Yeah.
But just because AEW exists doesn't mean it made pro wrestling better.
Because it has.
Because, now granted, listen, there's always going to be these fucking marks, which we'll get to another mark here soon. But
we're going to get there.
For you to sit there and say that, I think that's just fucking not true.
Yeah, it's not.
But he has something else to say.
Yeah, he's got something else to say.
What is that?
It's probably time for me to go home, but not yet. I will not retire as AEW champion. I'm going to fight for this championship as much as I possibly can. So you lied.
So you lied.
So you were trying to get a buy rate, huh? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Flash 3? Doing anything to get a buy rate? To watch your paint peeling London show? Huh?
Oh, we're gonna get into the London show.
Oh, we sure will, won't we?
Yeah.
But come on, like, I like Bryan Danielson, but give me a break, bro.
Mm-hmm. And listen, we already know why he's saying all this.
He's saying it.
Listen. He may respect Tony Khan, and Tony Khan may treat him with respect and like him. But at the end of the day, you're doing a disservice to fans by saying that. Secondly, I don't really have an issue with Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson with that. I understand that you may like your boss. That's fine. But we all know that it's because Tony asked him to say that shit.
Oh yeah, like Adam Cole.
Yeah, just like Adam Cole, because what AEW is where the best wrestle.
And finally, it took him how long to make that shirt? And boy, does it look like shit.
Tommy, didn't me and you just watch a pay-per-view recently, and it was WCW.
Yeah.
In the NWA.
Yeah.
In the 80s, and they were talking about that they're pro wrestling.
Yeah.
They wrestle.
Yeah, NWA, we wrestle.
Yeah.
Is that where you got it, Tony? Did you watch NWA and was like, hey, let me try to slogan there, but let me try to word it wrong so I won't get sued.
Well, they gonna get sued.
Of course they ain't.
I tell you what, I'm gonna say this.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Go ahead, Pops. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bryan Daniels saying that, I'm pretty sure that he has a big amount of money in his paycheck for that.
Yeah.
If they want to put the title on something, which now the way I look at it is, he lied and say he ain't gonna retire.
Of course.
But I tell you what, I'm just glad I am. I mean, I'm just glad it's not my company.
Of course. Um, Tommy, you said you got something to say?
Nah, it's just Brian Danielson. All he's doing is just catering to the fucking AEW basement marks to make them happy.
Daniel Bryant now
Like
is
Edge
carrying the
did,
banner.
just like Edge did. So yeah, no big deal. Who cares?
He's carrying that banner for Tony Khan now.
Pretty much. Tommy, we got something else that we're gonna be talking about here.
Yeah.
And was this at the media scrotum
Oh,
too?
it was on the scrotum sack.
Okay. Now, here, can I read this real quick?
You go ahead.
This is what Tony Khan said at Wembley. The media scrotum sack.
Yeah.
He went off during the media scrotum sack because somebody referred for the AEW FTW title. It says Tony Khan goes off after the FTW title is referred to as a joke title. Pops, do you remember the FTW championship?
Yeah.
Now, its original debut was in ECW, okay? And this was in 98. Do you remember why that title was introduced? Maybe you remember, maybe you don't. But it's fine if you don't remember.
No, not really. No, I don't remember really.
Tommy, why was that championship created?
Well,
And who created it?
well, Taz created it.
Taz. The Taz.
The Taz.
The Taz.
You know, the one that's just fucking standing there dogging the goddamn AEW announce team and everything else,
Yeah.
which I'm liking Taz more and more every week. Keep going, Taz.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Tony Schiavone with his fucking diamond earring trying to be hip.
Now,
You didn't look like you were hip on WCW All Nighter back in '93, did you?
I remember that.
Yeah. With your fucking shitty shorts on.
Taz introduced this championship, Tommy.
And the only reason he introduced it.
In
Well, what it was is it was Taz's
It was-
title anyway.
He was introduced the FTW title because
Shane Douglas.
Shane Douglas wasn't giving him a AECW World Title shot. So he
Yeah.
said, "Fuck it, I'll just have my own goddamn belt."
So
Because
if you really want to, if you really want to put this in perspective, there, Tony Khan, it is nothing but a fake title.
It's a joke, fake title.
It is.
Taz created it because he couldn't get a championship opportunity against fucking Shane Douglas because Shane Douglas would keep dodging him. So he created his own championship called Fuck the World Champion.
Yeah.
And literally, he ends up losing it to Sabu about 6 months later. And then he ended up winning it back, and then that was it.
Yeah.
Like,
that title went in the closet.
and that was in it says that Taz unified the championship with the ECW World Championship because he actually got a shot and won. So that title became pretty much like it was literally in the promotion for less than a year. Okay? Well, about a year. No less than a year for sure. The FTW Championship was in ECW for literally 9 months.
Yeah.
And it served as Taz's
Way to the world title.
his way to the world title, okay? It was never really officially recognized by ECW. And then Tommy, they decided to bring it back because Taz signed with AEW,
Yeah.
right? And this is what it was. In 2020 in July at Fyter Fest, Night 2, Taz introduces the title as the FTW Championship and awards it to Brian Cage, who he was managing at the time. And then he ends up losing the title to Ricky Starks in 2021. Then Hook gets it in 2022. Then we get Jack Perry, who wins it at Blood and Guts in 2023. Then Hook wins it again in London at the All In 0 Hour in 2023. He loses it to Chris Jericho in 2024 at Destiny. And then Hook wins it again at All In. Now, this title has only been held by 10 people. Well, 10 reigns. And it's actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people to be exact. Pops, is this a real recognized championship?
No.
I'm sorry, Tony Khan. The FTW Championship is a joke title.
Now,
and if you got all butthurt about it, who gives a fuck? It's the truth. If you always want people to powder your diapers because people. I'm sorry, that's what he wants. He wants people to powder his fucking diapers with Johnson and Johnson, and people when people fucking say something bad about something or anything else, he gets all offended with his fucking 4 eyes like he's going to do anything. We know you're a bitch. I'll go ahead and say it right now. We know you're a pussy.
Yeah.
We know that. It's been confirmed. Hell, you can see that through that fucking horrible, blasé, grainy footage of when CM Punk.
I fear for my life.
Yeah, you seen the dork?
Yeah, I see it.
God damn. You'll be the guy in high school who'd be shoved in a locker. And you still would be.
So listen, you can go off at your
You
media
can go off. What are you
scrotums.
gonna do? What are you gonna do, Tony? I ain't gonna take your shit. And choke on your fucking water? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that's all I see you do and hug people?
And hug people.
What the fuck you gonna do? You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing.
Tony Khan.
All you are is a fucking chicken choker. That's all you are.
There's the chicken thing right there, buddy.
What the fuck you are? Shut the fuck up. It's a choke title and you're a fucking. It's a joke ass fucking title with a joke ass fucking promotion.
Okay.
And your fucking shitty ass owner.
And like I said, it was never even officially recognized by ECW either. So like, why do you give a shit?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Not me. I don't care.
All right. What else we got?
We got a Hyde
Hyde.
hanging out down the street. Same old thing we did last week.
All right. Jack Perry for those.
Yeah,
people.
Jack Perry. You know, Jungle Boy, Tarzan. You know. The Listerine commercial. All the things you think, I am here to disrupt them all. And if anybody on the planet has a problem with that, cry me a river. How about you grow a set? Because you never did.
And this was on an A exclusive Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing, Jack Perry. You never grow a set, have you? I remember seeing Punk grabbed you. You ran like a bitch.
Jack Perry is literally like.
He is literally. You know the goddamn cartoon with the small dog and the big fat dog?
Two Stupid Dogs?
No, not Two Stupid Dogs. Remember the goddamn one on Looney Tunes, the goddamn big dog? And he was like, had the goddamn fucking hat on.
Oh, okay.
And you got the little fucking dog. Jack Perry's the little fucking dog. Starting shit.
Oh yeah, that always slapped. The big dog always slapped around the little dog.
And fucking when someone goes to him, he cries like a little bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jack Perry. How about you just shut the fuck up, okay? You're not a tough guy. You never will be a tough guy. We already proved you're not a fucking tough guy. You know the footage. That's all we got to see. Hell, you're a crybaby, long hair, fucking grizzle head bitch. That's what the fuck you are. You continue to be one. All right, Chuck Palumbo Jr.
When I see him on television,
he don't move nothing. He don't show it.
See, listen. When he was part of the Jurassic Express, you could kind of take him as somewhat of a baby face, even though he was a bitch then too.
Yeah.
But at least, listen, when you can be small and get away as a babyface.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can't get over as a fucking diabolical heel when you're goddamn like 5 foot fucking
No,
five.
you're not fucking threatening. Okay, you're not. The fans in the goddamn crowd are fucking bigger than your fucking ass is,
Actually, right.
and they're fucking more threatening.
Jack Perry.
It goes like this right here with me. I mean, you can be the smallest guy, but and here's the thing: to get yourself over, you also got
Oh my god!
to have the talent to do it to get it done.
Listen, Jack Perry is 5'10" and 178 pounds.
Yeah.
And you expect someone like me or fucking anyone in the fucking thing that
I actually think that's more exaggerated than
yeah,
anything.
you think people need to you think here's the thing, you think people will fucking see you as a fucking threat? You're nothing. You're a fucking ham and egger. Okay? Like you're not threatening, you're not fucking like you're not believable as a fucking heel. Every time when I look at you and look at you with the Young Bucks and look at you with fucking bootleg Akira Tozawa, all you guys are not threatening. You guys are not believable, and you can clearly tell that in your ratings, pal. No one gives a fuck about you. And by the way, you thinking you're a tough guy. Well, fuck, CM Punk proved you weren't that tough. Hell, Samoa Joe had to save your fucking scrawny ass.
Yeah.
And if CM Punk would have, and CM Punk threw a punch at you, you didn't have the balls to fucking do anything. What'd you do? We showed you had a pussy between your legs because you didn't do a fucking thing. So just shut your fucking little bitch ass up.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm tired of people. I'm tired. I'm tired of people thinking they're so badass when they're not.
Oh, we know a couple of them.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking tired of it, bro. Like you're not fucking believable.
It's like this right here, man.
Like shit.
I'm not a badass, and I don't claim to be one. But the thing in that is that somebody's trying to hurt me, I damn sure going to defend my fucking self. Any fucking means necessary.
Okay, he weighs 168 pounds according to this. Like, I can curl 168 pounds, pal. You're like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, give me a fucking break. You ain't nothing.
And to say that he's 5'10" is ridiculous too. I think he's more like 5'5" or some shit.
I don't believe it.
And like I said, he can kind of get away with like looking like a baby face because most baby faces are a little small.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
But when, like, Paz, can you really take somebody seriously like that?
No. Okay, I'm just going to come out and fucking say it. You're not a fucking Ricky Morton, motherfucker.
But yeah, like he thinks
you're not a Robert Gibson, motherfucker.
Oh, look, it just proves your point that one, you think you're something, but you're not. Come on, no one gave a fuck when you were gone.
Scapegoat.
And then you show back up, and all you do is fucking do the goddamn fence with Tony Khan with the microphone. Poker.
Which, by the way,
you're not no fucking badass.
By the way, when the elite attacked Tony Khan, what did that do for anything?
It did nothing. And Tony Khan, you showed up in the NFL draft with a flea collar on. Oh, but you could do that fucking Hunt Garcia dance though.
It was not believable. and Tony Khan couldn't sell his ass.
But
So there you go.
here we go.
There you go.
We seen this coming. We confirmed it last time on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
On AEW All In London, guess who showed up in the Casino Blase? Of course, they had to show up at a battle royal.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Did he even win the
Ricochet.
battle royal?
Oh, of course he didn't. You know, you're never gonna win when you debut, pal. That's AJ Styles. That.
That's AJ Styles.
When he showed up at the Royal Run, did he? Yeah, everyone knew he won, wasn't he? I'm sorry, it's true though.
Yeah.
But guess who showed up at the Blase Casino Battle Royal?
Who showed up, Tommy?
Ricochet! What a shock!
Ricochet!
Ricochet, what a fucking shock!
Okay.
Was it a shock to anybody?
I don't think so.
No, I knew he was going to show up there. You know why? And what a perfect way to segue him out of WWE when Braun Breaker fucking body slammed him through the fucking door of the car, and then fucking he gets carried off to the ambulance. He was carried off to Wednesdays. They carted him off. Is this your stop, Ricka?
Ricka?
We'll let you out, boss. They opened the goddamn ambulance doors. Well, here you are, Jacksonville. Can I play too now? He wants to play with his kids. He wants to play with his kids. And he shows up at that fucking horrible casino gauntlet match.
Homies. Yeah.
He shows up at that casino gauntlet match. Well, what a break.
which by the way was won by Christian Cage.
Yeah.
So that shows you how much they give a shit about.
Yeah, that shows you how much they give a fuck. But his boy, his best friend,
all right,
you know, Soccer Man,
mm-hmm.
the one that showed up, the one Will Ospreay. Did you see the goddamn clip? The fucking clip when he was there at Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer!
Yeah, I see that.
I hate him. I hate this guy. I hate him and I hate Dave Meltzer.
Hate's a strong word, Jay.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Those are strong words.
Hate them! Hate them both.
Strong words from an angry man.
But Will Ospreay, you know, soccer boy,
The soccer coach.
chicken broth, he says, I'm excited and I'm really happy for him. I love him. Well, that's great.
Isn't that because they had like
A fucking match that flip flop and fly in 2018, 2019, 2017, what a fucking year it was.
Yeah.
And people were thinking, oh man, they're going to have that match at AEW. Well, we've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the fuck cares? Like, and people's like, oh man, yes, we got Ricochet. Man, WWE's in big trouble now.
Oh yeah.
WWE's in big trouble now.
I'm trying to figure out when that was. It was in New Japan. And it's not telling me what year it was.
Well, it was a match they had in fucking Japan.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there it is. In 2016.
In 2016, yeah.
Okay.
And people's like, oh man, WWE's in big trouble now. They lost Ricochet. You want me to tell you my true feelings? It's no big loss. I'll tell you what. Was Ricochet a big star there? Was he a Roman Reigns? Was he a Seth Rollins? Was he a fucking Damian Priest? Was he a Drew McIntyre? Was he a CM Punk? Was he a Randy Orton? Was he a Kevin Owens? Was he a Cody Rhodes?
Look,
all he done in WWE was he was a United States champion, an Intercontinental champion, a tag, but a fucking speed champion.
Yeah.
That's a mid-carder. And I'm sorry. I like Ricochet as a talent, but let's be fucking serious. Those guys are a dime a dozen.
especially in AEW.
Yes. Like, those guys are a fucking dime a dozen. And one thing, Ricochet, he couldn't cut a promo. Those flip-flop and fly shit don't get you very far. I'm sorry. They might get you good on indies, but that's indies. That AEW's indie. So oh, this indie with big budget.
Big budget indie.
Yeah. And people's like, oh man, they Ricochet, yeah, they stole from WWE. No, you just took the trash from WWE. And come on, I knew he was going to show up there. I knew he fucking was.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone fucking saw it and knew it. It was no big fucking surprise.
Now, Pops, how do you feel about Ricochet leaving to go to leaving WWE?
Here we go. No,
As long as
I
we
like
get
Ricochet. I like Ricochet as a talent, but all he was in WWE, was a mid carder to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he was to me.
Well, see, this is the one thing that will get me too about these AEW marks that I want to go and talk about.
Go ahead.
Is these motherfuckers will sit here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they did this with multiple people.
Yep.
If Ricochet maybe decided that he would to re-sign with WWE,
Bingo. They did this to Kevin Owens.
They did this to Kevin Owens. They did this to Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
They did this to multiple people. They're like, oh yes, we're going to get them in AEW. We're going to get them in AEW. And literally, they signed with the WWE. And they're like, like Kevin Owens re-signed.
Fuck that fat bastard.
And they're like, fuck that fat bastard. We didn't want him anyway. Bullshit.
We didn't need him. We don't need him.
We didn't need him. And then the same thing with like Drew McIntyre.
Fuck his Scottish ass.
Yeah, fuck his Scottish ass. Fuck him. He can go there and play with his sword. While right now him and CM Punk are doing the best shit of their fucking careers in WWE.
Yeah. And look at Kevin Owens. He's getting a fucking title shot.
Yeah, because he has adrenaline in his soul.
Did
you see that?
Which is this right here. And I'm going to say this fucking blunt because I don't give a fuck. You see the difference? The difference is, WWE knows how to make the stars. Tony Khan buys the washed up stars.
He buys the stars.
But Ricochet did say something.
Yeah, and
we've heard this before. This is a fucking no surprise. We heard this over and over.
And this was on what now?
This interview with Steve Mufasa.
It might be Mufasa.
To be peaceable.
What did Mufasa have to say?
Well, on the Steve Mufasa.
All right.
And this is what Ricochet said. It was a difficultly big decision. But honestly, yes. And no. Obviously, yes, it was hard because it's a place I've been for the last 6 years. And I got some really good connections, some friends and some good memories there. So it was definitely hard. But at the same time, no, it wasn't, because I am a person who has always changed, and I just saw what AEW was doing, and I saw the guys and girls over there and what they were doing, and it just seemed so fun. You want to be a part of it. As a hard of a decision as it was, I knew it was the right decision. It was the right decision to be at a half-empty arena. Right, Ricka?
Did you see him come out and do only one side?
Oh yeah, because the other side's half empty.
The hard cam side.
The hard cam. Fuck, CM Punk goes, holy shit, there's a hard cam here. I didn't know there was a crowd there. Same thing with Lexus King. Same thing with fucking.
Go ahead, Pops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be.
Ricochet, you won't come out and say it because Tony Khan gave you extra money, but to me, you're there the same reason why anybody is. You're getting paid for doing nothing.
I
That's
wanted to
it.
go because it was fun.
Yes,
That's it.
that's the one thing. I really-
And let me tell you something. I'm not a wrestler, but if I was, and he asked me, wanted to pay me for me to come on there and not destroy my body no more what I already has been, that I can just walk around there and show people I'm there, I'll take that job.
Well, I just want to know, why does everybody think that their job should be fun?
Yeah.
Like, I've had a job for the last
Is it fun?
16 years. It's not a fun job. You want to know why I have my job? Because I needed a job, and
I need the
honestly,
money.
and I need the money. And you know what else? I'm not gonna leave, because right now I'm getting paid the most I've ever gotten paid. And if I leave, and I'm legitly, I'm going to tell you this, guys, right here, right now. If I leave to go to another job, I would lose money.
Mhm.
I make that much. I make that much amount of money at my job.
Well, you see,
If I would leave, I would lose money. And then again, I've been at my job so long that I don't really like my job. And plus, it just keeps getting worse and worse. But thing is why do you think everybody's like? Why do you think you have to be so fucking like? Why do everybody think their fucking job has to be fun?
yeah,
I don't.
me, I wouldn't give a fuck what Tony Khan was paying me. I do. I'm here for some fucking money. If Tony Khan wants to give me money, I'll take the fucking money. That's exactly what I tell people.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, people's like think it was a big fucking coup.
We stole him. We got him.
No, no disrespect to Ricochet. No
That's a mid
disrespect
Carter.
to him.
That's a mid Carter.
But
who cares?
People thought this. We'll get into the moving needle here in a minute. We're gonna get into that, and then he made his debut on Dynamite. We must remember that.
You want to go ahead and read that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. Yeah,
We should mention that he was on Dynamite this week.
his debut.
His debut
On
on
Dynamite.
Live on Dynamite.
Live on Dynamite, baby. You know that great show. The numbers are in for this week's episode.
This is from Program Insider,
Yes, the report that August 28th
which was literally a couple days ago.
drew 691,000 viewers on TBS.
Okay, so 691,000.
By comparison, this is down from the previous week's show
Of August 21st.
which drew 698,000 viewers. This show drew a 0.22 rating.
In that coveted.
In that coveted 18 to 49-year-old demographic, which is down from the 0.24 in the same key demo that the show drew the previous week.
Okay, so we lost. Is there another thing on there?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. So you lost 2 points of ratings with having Ricochet on the show.
The debut,
Yeah.
debut of Ricochet.
The debut. And then not only that, but you also
Lost
you
viewers.
you also, now granted, not a huge amount of viewers, but you did lose about 700,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Do you call that a needle mover?
I don't.
Now I will say this: shows with viewerships will always fluctuate. That's just the name of the game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, now I'm not gonna put the entire show on Ricochet. That Ricochet was the whole reason that the ratings went down. Because let's just be honest, a lot of the AEW shows are crummy shows.
Yeah, crummy shows.
So where is this notion that these AEW fans that say AEW is always on the rise?
I still never see it.
They're either at that number or they stay around that number.
Yeah. Or they lower even lower.
Or they lower even lower. Where is the fucking
Rise at.
And then
We'll get into all in. That wasn't a rise either.
and then AEW said, we got the reports here that they lost 700,000 viewers, which isn't a big deal, but for people to sit there and jack off about goddamn Ricochet signing with AEW, it didn't do anything to the fucking ratings.
Didn't help anything.
You lost viewers.
Yeah.
It didn't. It didn't move the fucking needle none. It didn't move it at all. Shit. Come on now. But you marks.
I don't get it. I don't.
I
get
don't.
It. I don't understand.
Eric Bischoff.
Bischoff with the gray hair.
Yeah, gray hair Bischoff. Still like Bish.
Bish. You like Easy?
Well, I like it because he tells the fucking truth. He don't sugarcoat shit. He just tells it like it is.
Mm-hmm.
I like the people that just tell it like it is. If it hurts their fucking feelings, too fucking bad.
Don't have soft ass feelings, bitch.
Yeah. All right, this is about MJF.
Okay. And this is on 83 weeks?
Yeah, this is on 83 weeks. You know, Eric Bischoff show, minus Conrad, Blubber. Blubber Whale.
Fat Man Thompson?
Con Man Thompson.
Fat ass Con Man Thompson.
You know, a lot of people say he sucks.
He does suck.
A lot of people do.
Actually, that's the reason why I don't listen to any of his podcasts either.
It ain't because of the guys that's on there. It ain't because of a Jeff Jarrett. It's not because of an Eric Bischoff. It's not because even of Bruce Pritchard or Tony Schiavone. You kind of went me.
Fuck his show.
But you know, Kurt Angle.
Well, hell no. He ended up
Mick Foley.
He ended up getting some of his stooges to do like the Arn show and Kurt Angle.
Yeah, well, they're better choices.
Yeah, they are better choices.
I'm gonna give that a heads. I've actually listened to Kurt, and the guy that does Kurt's pretty good. Same thing with Arn.
Mm-hmm. That's the same guy too, by the way. If you guys don't know.
Yeah, he does way better job than Conrad.
I actually like that dude compared to fucking Conrad's punk ass.
This guy just don't go to the Meltzer every goddamn. But this is what Eric Bischoff said. I think about how good he is, meaning MJF, at such a young age. With such limited experience, this guy is like a savant. As a heel, he is like a savant.
Which, Cornette said the same thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, MJF has kind of grew off of me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, same here.
Ever since that Adam Cole shit.
Yes.
They did with Adam Cole. You remember that, Dutch Pops?
Pop.
Yep.
You remember the Adam Cole shit where they were boys and doing those shitty vignettes that nobody really cared for, and they were trying to be best buds and all that shit. That kind of ruined NJF for me, to be honest with you. But the guy knows what he's doing. He ain't putting up with dog shit.
Yeah.
You see, here's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I like
when they pick a guy out that's going to be the champion. You don't associate with them kind of people. Them kind of people is the one you beat the fuck up.
And I'm like you guys. I actually enjoy MJF's work as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
If he's away from people.
That's the issue. Is they always put him with
stupid people like Jericho.
Fucking
Adam Cole Jelly Roll.
Adam Cole Jelly Roll.
Hell, I enjoyed it when it was with Wardlow. That made sense.
Where's Wardlow at?
I know. I miss him. I'm sorry. I enjoyed Wardlow too. He was getting better. And I don't see what they're doing with him either.
Man, do the same thing they do with everybody.
Yeah, put him on the pasture.
Yeah, we're gonna have him come back at.
We'll bring you in a couple more months.
We'll cool you down. We'll ice you down, and then we'll bring you back.
And people's like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Well, here's the thing. When you ice them down, in my opinion, I don't want to see the fuckers back.
All right, we got another Rikishi. This was on.
That was the Board Leaders Wrestle Podcast.
Yeah, Board Leaders. I know Rikishi owes you money. Maybe I don't know how you gonna get it. He ain't getting it from his thongs, so I don't know how you gonna get that money.
Call him a fat bastard.
Yeah. Just do a Steiner.
Yeah. Just do a Steiner. Call him a fat bastard.
But Rikishi
This was
on
on what?
Off the Top Rope podcast.
I don't know if that is, but okay.
I don't know either. But and this is about Jay Uso.
No.
JUSO.
Okay, JUSA. Okay.
Yeah, JUSO.
You said off the top rope podcast.
Yeah, Off the Top Rope podcast.
I want to see if they have more subscribers than us. That's what I want to see. They do.
They
Okay.
do. Big shout out.
Okay. Good. Good for you guys. Good for you
Yeah,
guys.
good for you guys off the Top Rope podcast. We'll give a big shout out. But
Actually, they're. Actually, that's his own show, ain't it?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Rikishi Vatu off the top.
Yeah, I think that's his podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, off the top podcast. But they said off the top rope.
Yeah. But this is what Rikishi said.
Okay, go ahead.
This is about JUSO. The kid is so good. WWE ain't the only spot he could probably go to AEW if he wants to. Write his own ticket, maybe more than what WWE is making on him. Hopefully they turn it around and do the right thing by the Yeet Man.
By the Yeet Man.
By the Yeet Man. He's getting that shit over. I'll give Jay that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't see him ever going to AEW. Just throwing that out there.
I just don't think they would. They would
use him right, like
Yeah.
WWE's doing right now. I'm sorry.
Same.
And I like JUSO. Hell, I like both the Usos.
I'm assuming that it's just off the top rope
Yeah.
podcast. It's actually Rikishi's podcast,
Yes.
and he almost has 8,000 subs.
Yeah.
Almost
Big
8,000.
shout out to Rikishi.
So
Rikishi.
he has slightly more than us, but still.
But yeah, but I don't see him going to AEW. Sorry.
No. Well, I will say this: do you see any Samoan really going
Hell no.
to AEW? Where do you think things would get better? Like, where's your bloodline at?
Yeah.
Your bloodline was with WWE
Yes.
all through the years. I mean, I do know that the Samoan SWAT team was in WCW for a short, brief stint, but at the end of the day, it's through the WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Me neither.
I don't see him going to AEW.
Me neither.
No, he ain't going nowhere.
And he's getting that Yeet shit over. I got to give Jay. He's doing pretty good. Sometimes I don't like the way they use him, where they'll put him in a main event push and then just put him somewhere else.
That's WWE for you.
That's WWE for you. But there's something I want to mention here.
Yes.
John Ball-Headed Moxley. You know, the bald plumber.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, well, he wishes. He wishes he drew money like Austin.
Oh, you mean the scrotum the scrotum cutter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, and a lot of people are booing rumors out here.
Yeah, there's rumors going around.
Rumoring in the window, as Fat Man said.
We should say that on Dynamite,
Yeah.
John Moxley came out and confronted Tony Schiavone. And Tommy, John Moxley said what to Tony Schiavone?
This is not your company anymore.
Didn't really elaborate on it at all.
No.
Just said, it's not your company no more, and he walks away.
Yes. Now, a lot of people are doing the rumor mill.
The rumor mill is...
Saying, does this mean Shane McMahon's coming?
The rumor mill is they're trying to say that Shane McMahon
Is coming into AEW.
is coming into AEW and he bought AEW. Kind of like the whole fucking 2001 where instead of Vince McMahon being the owner of WCW, it was Shane. Do you think that's what they're trying to do, possibly with Shane O'Mac?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But here's the thing.
And I will say that if they do that, that's
It's
gonna
kinda
be
lame.
That's kind of lame.
You got to go through the well to fucking.
Yeah.
You can't think of anything original. I know there's not much original wrestling anymore, but you can't think of a.
You can do a little bit better than that.
Yeah, you could. Could you not do? You could do better than that. But let's go into more thing. It's about your favorite now, the Mark Boy.
Do you want to go with that one?
Oh yeah, let's go. I'll
Okay.
let you do this because this.
I actually found this the time I came across it. I want to talk about
Elaborate
this.
on some shit
Yeah,
here.
I want to elaborate on this for 1 second. Okay, well, more than a second.
Yeah.
But Pops, you're gonna be interested in this
Yeah,
one.
Pop,
Okay?
you're gonna
I'm
be.
ready.
There's some guy on Twitter or X.
An old buddy.
His name is called the Drain Maker.
The
Okay,
who? The what? Huh?
the Drain Maker.
The drain.
The drain maker.
The drain.
What is he? A plumber?
He looks like one.
And he needs to rotor then.
Actually, I think that picture is of Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson. But anyway, okay. So instead of putting his own photo, he had to put his favorite wrestler on there. Okay.
Okay.
That's like making your photo an egg.
Yeah. He put All In
2024.
2024
Uh-huh.
with nearly 50,000 tickets out, has currently outsold 17 WrestleManias in history. Now, and he even says this, and we're going to get into this in just a second here, but it has right here, he has
all the 17 WrestleManias.
Yeah, he has all the 17 WrestleManias, and it says a 5-year-old company achieving this feat in the same venue the year following the highest attended wrestling show ever is impressive as hell. Okay? Well, this is what this dumbass says, okay? And I'm just going to be honest. This guy's a fucking dumbass.
Because
okay?
we got proof we could ixnay a lot of these WrestleManias.
We could ixnay a lot of these WrestleManias.
And have a valid reason why.
Okay, this guy says that there's 17 WrestleManias. Okay, by the way, we should say what the All In was. Okay, here let's do some share screening here.
Let's do some share screening, and so we can show proof here.
Yeah, okay.
Because we like to bring facts.
Facts. We gotta speak facts.
We like to be fact checkers.
Uh-huh.
Unlike someone else that don't fact check.
Okay, here it is. Here is the AEW All In London 2024 from Wembley Stadium, right? And if you look right here, it says that the attendance, they finally got the official attendance, which is 53,385. Okay? Now, that was about 20,000 less than All In 2023. Now, with that being said, though, now here, let's go ahead and highlight that for you guys. Highlight, boom, right there. That's the number. Now, let's do a stop sharing screen here. You seen the number, did you not, Pops?
Yep, sure did.
All right. Phone went dead there for a second. Pops, he's claiming that AEW All In London outsold WrestleMania 1. How do you feel about WrestleMania 1, old man?
Yeah, Pop, how do you feel about WrestleMania 1? Come on, stay with us.
You pass it out there?
I got it.
Pops, WrestleMania 1 sold 19,121 tickets, right?
Yeah.
That's what this goof claims.
Well, let's see.
Well, he's wrong.
Well, hold on here. WrestleMania 1. Okay, there's WrestleMania 1. Now, if you go down here to WrestleMania 1, the attendance is correct.
Yes.
Pops, you see this?
Yes.
Stay awake. Stay
Come on,
awake.
pay attention here.
Yeah, I'm awake. Damn it.
All right, real quick. I'm gonna share this. This is WrestleMania 1, and this is the number 19,121. Now, Pops. With that being said, though, you see that, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. He is correct, is he not? That AEW sold out more with 50,000 tickets than WrestleMania 1.
Yeah, he's right.
He's right. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's something he's not telling you.
But there's something he's not telling you about this.
They were in Madison Square Garden, a building.
He was in they were in MSG, which, if you go right here to Wikipedia, says for pro wrestling, they usually sell 18,000 tickets. So they oversold what they usually sell.
Yeah.
And
they were in a venue, arena.
WrestleMania 1 was in Madison Square Garden, an actual arena.
Yeah.
Not a fucking big ass fucking stadium.
Not a fucking stadium. There is a capacity of that round 19,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no fucking comparison, dumbass.
And then we go through real quick.
Yeah, we'll go through more here. WrestleMania 2.
WrestleMania 2, which was in 3 different locations: Chicago,
LA, and New York.
LA and New York. They had a total combined of 40,000. All of them were arenas.
New York was Madison Square Garden. Chicago was the Rosemont Horizon. And what was the Los Angeles was the LA Sports Arena.
Okay, Pops.
All 3 are buildings.
Pops, do you see a trend going on here?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, there's more.
WrestleMania 4.
WrestleMania 4 was in Trump Plaza, Atlantic City, a fucking casino.
Same thing for WrestleMania 5.
Same thing for WrestleMania 5. Trump Plaza.
Then WrestleMania 7
was in LA Sports Arena.
LA Sports Arena, ain't that right, old man?
Yep.
Stay with us.
Stay with us, old man. Wake up. WrestleMania 9 was in Caesar's Palace.
Yes.
Outside of Caesar's Palace.
WrestleMania 10 was MSG.
WrestleMania 11
was the Hartford Civic Center in Hartford, Connecticut.
WrestleMania 12
Anaheim Pond in Anaheim, California.
A building.
WrestleMania 13, Chicago, Rosemont Horizon.
The building. WrestleMania 14.
Fleet Center, Boston.
WrestleMania 15.
Philadelphia.
I'm trying to remember what WrestleMania 15. I know it was in.
It was in Philadelphia. It's now called the Wells Fargo Arena.
Okay.
Well, here's what we're looking at. It's they're not. You're gonna fill a fucking. You're gonna fill a fucking stadium before you fill a fucking arena. That's fucking apples and oranges right there.
The First Union Center.
Yeah. Before it was called the First Union Center. Now it's called the Wells Fargo Arena.
Yeah, Wells Fargo.
Then 16,
Anaheim, California.
I believe they went back to Anaheim.
Pond. Yes, the pond, Arrowhead Pond.
Yep, right there. WrestleMania 20 was in MSG again.
MSG. WrestleMania 21.
Staples Center.
Staples Center, Los Angeles.
WrestleMania 22, I'm not really sure.
I know it was in a building.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. It was at the the All-State Arena
All-State Arena in Chicago.
in Chicago. Now, the only one that he could possibly have any kind of say on is WrestleMania 37. Do you remember where 37
I
was?
think it was in Tampa, the stadium in Tampa.
Was it a stadium?
I think it was the stadium. Yeah, I think.
Okay, the Raymond James Stadium.
Yes.
All right, Pops, I want to know, out of these 17 WrestleManias that this cocksucker said,
All the others are debunked.
all the other ones are debunked. There's only one WrestleMania
That he could say, and that's 37.
That's 37. The rest of them were in arenas.
Arenas.
Compared to a stadium.
Stupid, dumb fuck.
Exactly.
Congratulations, you beat WrestleMania 37. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
And then, by the way, on top of that, like, a lot of this is apples to oranges. These aren't oranges to oranges or apples to apples. They are comparing an arena to a stadium. Okay?
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You're
you moron.
You cannot do that. You can't.
You are going to fill out a fucking arena before you do a fucking stadium.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Now, I want to sit here and say this. If you really want to compare a stadium to a stadium show, and I'm talking about even in your own goddamn Wembley Stadium, wouldn't you rather compare it to SummerSlam 92?
Yeah.
Pops?
Yep.
Okay, let's go to SummerSlam 92. You know what? Let's go and share this. Now, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and share this real quick. Screen share. We're going to do SummerSlam 92. Now, over 53,000 tickets were sold for the Wembley and for All In.
Yes.
Now, this is SummerSlam 1992 in Wembley Stadium in London. Okay? Now, I will say this. They have built onto the arena and stuff, but still. It's at the same fucking location pretty much, right? You go right here, you go down here. That number right there, the attendance, 78,927.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah. AEW really comes to those numbers, don't they?
And you did it the first time out, but you didn't do it the second time. And we told you this was going to happen. A law of diminishing returns.
Yeah, see, it says the event attendance was 78,000. WWE themselves claimed it was supposed to be 80,000, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And still, who cares that it was fucking like 200, fucking 2,000 off? Who gives a shit? See, this is what you have to fucking see. This is why I hate getting in arguments with fucking idiots.
Especially if you got facts.
Speak your facts and then come back and see me. That guy's a fucking moron. The drain maker off fucking Twitter wants to sit here and fucking claim that 17 WrestleManias were fucking didn't sell as much as fucking Wembley Stadium for All In. But you're comparing an arena to a fucking stadium.
Big difference, stupid.
Big difference, and then on top of that, yes, you beat WrestleMania 37.
Big fucking deal.
Big fucking deal. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking idiots?
They're stupid. They're fucking stupid.
Anyway, what else do we got, Tom?
Well, let's go ahead and do some disheartening news.
Disheartening news.
Sid Vicious passed away.
Sid Justice.
Yep, Sid Vicious.
Sycho Sid.
Sycho Sid.
Whatever you guys want to call him. Now, Pops, you remember Sid.
I did. I really do.
Rather his name was just Sid
Psycho
Justice,
Sid,
Psycho Sid, or Sid
yeah.
Vicious. Now, Pop, I know you remember him even before going to like the big time.
Yes, I do.
What was he before he went to the big time?
Oh, damn, let me think. It's been quite a year back.
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Lord Humongous in Memphis.
Yes,
Remember?
yes, he was Lord Among Us. He wore the hockey mask.
Yep.
Uh, come in and they did one hell of a great promo, bringing him in. Uh, 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 you know, it was something that Tony Khan couldn't do and would never probably do because he don't know how to do it. But it was great the way they brought him in. You see, if Tony Khan, if you know how to make a star, if you want to really know, why don't you watch some old Memphis stuff?
Um, he debuted when he teamed with Austin Idol,
Yes,
take on Nick Bockwinkel and Jerry
and
Lawler.
Jerry Lawler.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah, go ahead, Pops.
great match. I mean, he was he was that they put him as the marquee of of being the biggest and the baddest. And he portrayed that right there role. So you know uh, great, great way for them to hand him the ball and run with it.
Well, he debuted in 1987. He was trained by Tojo Yamamoto,
Yes,
so no wonder he would fit right there in Memphis.
Yeah.
that's it.
Um, after pretty much doing some stints with like World Class and a little bit in New Japan, he would get his big break in the NWA with being the Skyscrapers.
Yep.
Yep,
With
that was
Dan
it.
Spivey,
With Dan Spivey,
managed by
Yep.
Teddy Long,
Teddy Long,
the Godfather.
bald headed oaf.
Yep.
Um, he would also get a break of being in the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, you did.
And this is where I remember mostly Sid coming to the WWF in '91,
Yes.
just demolishing people. Um, he ends up turning on Hogan.
Yep.
And which would lead into at the Royal Rumble he fucking Sid eliminates Hogan um, with the help of Ric Flair.
That's right.
And would lead into that WrestleMania 8 match
With him and Hogan.
with him and Hogan. And I enjoyed it, but it didn't last too long because he ended up going back to WCW in '93. And it didn't really work out for him because if you guys remember, it was that whole where he stabbed Arn Anderson with the scissors.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They got fired. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
even said that that shit shouldn't even have happened because apparently they were both drunk and everything, and it just ended up in a big schmoz, little Bret Hart for you. He would eventually wrestle a little bit in Memphis. Imagine that. Come back for a little bit of Jerry Lawler.
Yep.
Coming to the WWF in 1995 as Sycho Sid.
Yep.
Yes,
$1 million corporation.
Well, he came in as the bodyguard of Shawn Michaels.
And then he became a member of the $1 Million Corporation.
Honestly, probably the best actual real member of the of the $1 Million Corporation, to be fucking honest with you.
Yeah.
And pretty much was right around that mid-level until he came into 96.
Where he beat Shawn Michaels.
Where he beat Shawn Michaels at Survivor
And the
Series.
crowd loved
Tommy, why don't you give me a little representation of Sid coming in?
oh, yeah, he's doing all the things. The crowd's hype for Sid. Like, fuck you, Hickey.
Yeah,
Right?
They did not like Shawn.
They weren't in the Hickey train.
No, they weren't.
And then Sid goes, "Who's the man? Who's the man?" Crowd chant, "You're the man." And then I remember he goes to old buddy on the side. He goes, "Who's the man? You're the man. Who's the man? You're the man. Who's the man? You're the man, baby. You're the man.
You the man." And he goes in there and demolishes Shawn and takes the belt.
I remember when he power bombed Shawn. Yeah, I remember he hit old poor Jose with the camera. Ow! Ow! And then he covers fucking Shawn. You hear the crowd, whoa. 2, you hear the little teeny bopper girls, no. 3, the crowd fucking pops when Sid beat Shawn 1, 2, 3. And then they had that match at Royal Rumble where Sid gets tripped by the super kick.
Yeah, he gets tripped by the super kick. He goes into WrestleMania 13, loses the championship to the Undertaker. He makes a brief stop off because he leaves the WWF after this due to a neck injury.
Yeah.
That he made a brief stop at ECW, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then in '99, he makes a second return to WCW as the Millennium Man.
Yep. And won the United States Championship.
Won the United States Championship.
And then he won the World Heavyweight Championship in 2000.
2000 as the Millennium Man because he turned face. Well, the injury happened.
Yeah, then the injury.
Remember when he jumped off the rope pops and
broke his ankle. Oh my god.
Yeah, broke his ankle. It says
I mean, my God, you could see that. I seen it and I just cringed. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, it even says right here that he suffered that near career-ending injury. John Laurinaitis, imagine that, allegedly felt that Sid needed to broaden his arsenal of wrestling moves. Yeah, this is coming from John Laurinaitis, for crying out loud. Imagine that. As wrestling move, and suggested he tries an aerial maneuver. Come on, man. What if you gonna put somebody that's fucking 6'10"?
Yeah.
On to do something off the fucking rope, you fucking moron. Despite his unwillingness, Sid felt it unnecessary for a wrestler his size. There you go, to do these kind of high spots. He did not feel comfortable doing them. He suffered a leg fracture following the leap from the second rope. He attempted a big boot on Steiner and had him awkwardly land all of his weight on one foot while kicking the other one. Severely fractured his leg where he landed, and Sid broke his left leg in half, snapping at the tibia and fibula, and at least one of the bones was sticking through the skin, and rotating his foot without his input at a 90-degree anti-clockwise angle. The fracture was also too graphic for many of the television stations to actually re-air. So imagine that. And that actually put him into retirement for quite a while. And after that, he made pretty much a lot of indie shots over time. He's made a few shots at WWE.
The Raw 1000.
The Raw 1000.
He took on Heath Slater.
Yeah, where he took on Heath Slater. I remember that. Says that, and everybody knows that he's a big softball fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
He played a lot of softball. And Pops, being a cancer survivor yourself,
Yes.
we know that Sid died of a certain kind of cancer, and it's pretty sad.
It is. It's a, uh, you know, I it's devastating. I mean, you know, I understand how his family feels. Uh, my my dad died of cancer. My brother died of cancer. My grandpa died of cancer. So it's really a terrible thing. You know, the hopes, and I do. I hope someday I may not live to see it, but I hope someday that they really come up with a cure.
Absolutely. They never really disclosed what kind of cancer he had,
No,
but he's been battling it for at least the last couple of years.
and it's sad.
It's very sad to see, and like
I've always liked Sid as a worker.
I've always liked
He was
Sid.
physically impressive. Even when in the later years of WCW, he looked good.
See,
That's what I was wondering about why the hell would you want to put somebody in the ring that's fucking. Oh, sorry, he's 6'9", not 6'10". But still, that's fucking tall as fuck. Why the
Yeah.
fuck would you want to put somebody on the rope like that? But anyway,
because we're talking about who did that right there? Who gave him that right there thing?
Laurinaitis.
Well, there you go. That was just says it everything.
There you
Old
go.
Funk Man.
The old funk man.
I Sid to me was a great worker. I mean, you know, yeah, and I'm gonna tell the truth now. That, you know, when he first arrived there in Memphis, you know, nobody knew who he was because he always wore the hockey mask. And later on in the years when I found out who he was, when he left Memphis, and found out, you know, who he really was underneath that mask, and I was, damn, he was a and he damn, he was a great performer. I mean, uh, it was. I mean, he gave it all in Memphis. I mean, he was so terrific in the matches that he had there. Uh, he's. Let's just put this right here, Way. He's going to be missed terribly.
Absolutely.
And I think Sid should be in the Hall of Fame.
I
He
think
should,
it was
absolutely go to the Hall of Fame.
last year. Actually, Sid tweeted out that he don't think he has too much time left, and he would like to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, of course, WWE did this with Vader too.
Yeah.
Vader wanted to go into the Hall of Fame too, and they didn't really have any plans to put him in right at that particular time. And it's sad too because I've always liked Sid. I always thought he was a pretty damn good performer, and
He was great performer in my
um,
opinion.
man, damn, we've already lost like
We lost the Wild Samoans. We lost Sid.
yeah, we already lost the Wild Samoans. We already lost Sid. We already lost Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been a really bad month.
been a pretty bad month of August. My birth month. Imagine that.
Yeah.
But yeah. And the one thing I do remember is, you know, he is from West Memphis, Arkansas.
Yeah.
But I always remember anywhere he damn well pleases.
Yeah.
You remember that when he get introduced? So I always enjoyed that. But Sid will definitely be missed for
Yeah.
sure.
We got some more news here.
Mm-hmm.
You know Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, the bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Pops don't know who Machine Gun Kelly is. But he's a rapper.
He's a shitty rapper.
Well, he was on Impulses, which was
Impulsive. Yeah.
podcast. He confronted Randy Orton backstage at SummerSlam for talking shit about him in the past and told Orton "fuck you" to his face in front of his entire entourage. Right? And right.
That's what. Hold on.
And Machine Gun Kelly also tweeted,
Mm-hmm.
"You have my number and we'll know why you have it. By the way, but I won't even put you on blast for that. Check your text." Randy Orton just put the lying nose
The lying big nose
and looking at eyes.
and looking at eyes.
And then Austin Creed, which is Xavier Woods,
Xavier Wood, yeah.
he tweeted, "If I know one thing about Randy Orton, if someone was to actually cursed him to his face, then that person would no longer have been available to tell this story."
Pops, do you believe Machine Gun Kelly?
No, I do not.
Went up to Randy Orton at SummerSlam and told him "fuck you"?
Do you believe that story, Pop?
No.
You want me to tell you why I don't believe it? You remember Randy Orton said to old buddy, remember? When he said, "You say you like to eat egg whites. You look pretty fragile right here." What did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you just say to me?
Say you want. I know this is your show. You want to talk shit here on your own show, make you look good. Say it to my face. I'm serious. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Say it to my face. Call me fragile. I'll headbutt your teeth through your skull. Do you hear me? That was the best fucking Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton would have done that to his ass.
Oh, absolutely.
So Machine Gun Kelly, you're nothing but a lying fucking bitch.
While the old man takes a nap.
Yeah. So
No, I'm just listening.
With Al Snow, you're a lying piece of shit.
I want to see if I can find that real quick.
Oh yeah, see if you can find that fucking clip, because that's what Randy Orton would have done. Type in fragile.
Yeah, fragile.
Bingo, there it is.
There it is.
Mexican reporter, there it is.
You know what? I'm gonna play. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, play that clip because it's fucking hilarious.
All right.
Well, yeah, you guys get me. You guys think I fall asleep? I'm not.
Well, we're gonna do a screen share.
Well, we're going to screen share and show this clip off.
All right, Posh, you remember this? Tell us this. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna play it. Here we go.
Está con Televisa Deportes.
Oh, just curious. What do you eat at breakfast?
Good question. That's usually one of the top questions I get when an interview starts. You know, what do you eat for breakfast? Omelets, mushrooms, onions, ham.
Pero la tranquilidad duró muy poco.
What's that for of all your omelets in breakfast? But you sound like pretty fragile. I mean, you have been injured in your clavicle, your arms, everywhere. Well, what happens? Take it easy with that. No. That's really fragile.
Listen.
No. Hey,
You want to talk shit to me on your own show here and make you look cool? You want to look cool?
I'm always
Say it to my face. Why are you trying to red? I'm serious. I'm serious. No, look at me.
Hey, take
Now say it again. Say it again. I dare you to say it again.
Randy.
Call me fragile. I will headbutt your teeth through your skull. Do you hear me?
Okay, don't just spit on me. That's not polite.
Say something funny again, boy. Say something funny.
I'm not trying to be funny.
I'm done.
What do you think, Pops? Do you think Machine Gun
What he
Kelly?
said.
You think Machine Gun Kelly told Randy Orton "fuck you"?
Randy Orton ripped the damn head off. He don't give a shit.
Now I will say this: Randy Orton's a father, and
He's probably changed.
he's probably mellowed out
So
over
be
the
lucky
years.
he just did that to you.
Yeah, be lucky that
He
he
just
probably
sits your fucking Pinocchio nose and the goddamn looking at the eyes.
So Machine Gun Kelly, keep playing your shitty fucking music.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck what you got to say.
Keep wearing the dresses that you wear.
Yeah.
Did you see him wear that dress
Yeah.
before?
Yeah, like he's Mosh and Thrasher.
Yeah. I'd rather see Mosh and Thrasher.
Yeah, I'd rather see the headbangers.
But fuck you, Machine Gun Kelly. All right.
But we got some more things here with our main man, Batista Man.
Batista,
my God.
man.
He was on the Chris Van Vliet show,
Okay, Chris Van Vliet.
and this is what Batista Man had to say.
All right.
I miss the crowd, the energy. I dream about walking out and hearing my entrance music, but I know if I do, that's just tarnish my storybook ending. I'm just not willing to do it.
Now I want to know, what does he mean by storybook ending?
I don't know. His ending was the one where he looked like a gorilla on the goddamn WrestleMania. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember he tripped over the rope and walked like a fucking gorilla.
Do you want that where you look like a gorilla fucking doing that like Donkey Kong? Or do you want the one at WrestleMania 21 with no fireworks? But
the two best entrances.
Those are my two best Batista. And then Batista said, "It's so perfect. It's such a romantic way. The wrestlers don't get to choose the way they go out. I did. I went out on my own terms, the way I wanted to. Fucking up my entrance, walking around like Donkey Kong. I wanted to with the guy I wanted to go out with, Triple H." And then he said, "Eventually I will. I want to. And there was a good opportunity for me to go in a couple of years ago. I agreed to it. I agreed to do it. Hunter asked me to do it, and I said, yeah, of course. It was here in L.A., and I thought it was perfect. I thought it was perfect. And then it was storybook because I won my first title here in L.A. And we couldn't figure it out because I was working on a film. I was in South Africa, and logistically, we couldn't just make it happen. But yeah, I'm still open to it, and one day I would like to.
And he's talking about the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's talking about being in the Hall of Fame.
Which Pops, you remember that we talked about him going into the Hall of Fame?
But I guess he just couldn't make it.
Yeah, because they announced he was going to be in the Hall of Fame.
But now looking back, I can see why he couldn't make it.
And then they never really put him in, and that was kind of weird on what was going on there.
Yeah, I guess he was filming a movie at the time.
I assume so.
But
Pops, how do you feel about Batista? You be honest.
I thought he had a great look. They packaged him very well.
In Batista's fairness, he didn't start wrestling until he was 35.
Yeah,
he was very old.
I don't, I'm okay. I'll say it. I really just don't think he was all that fucking hot.
I mean, I'll have to agree. I
wasn't a big Batista fan.
Was never a real big Batista fan, but I will say this: I think WWE got their money out of him.
Yes, they got his money's worth out of it.
I
would say that
for the short amount of time that he was actually there.
Yeah, WWE got the money's worth on it.
The thing of it is this with me, but with Batista, he comes from Ohio Valley Wrestling, and when he hit the fucking big times and shit like that, he backbited like, I never learned nothing there. Well, motherfucker, it ain't their fault you never learned nothing.
But
let's just be honest, and Cornette confirmed it too. Me and Tommy are watching.
Yeah.
Honestly, Batista's going to be coming in the next few months. That me and Tommy are watching right now. Because if you guys don't know, shameless plug real quick. Me and Tommy also have our own other podcast that we put out every once in a while. I want to put it out more regularly, but sometimes we don't have time to. But we actually have the OVW Wrestling TV podcast where me and Tommy watch every OVW television. Currently, we're in 1999. Now, I will say this: we started in '99 when Cornette took over the booking.
Yes.
Because let's just be honest, before that, it wasn't that good. And I'm not going to sit here and just sugarcoat things and all that stuff. And plus, a lot of the shows were 30 minutes.
Yeah.
When Cornette took it over, it went
an hour.
It went to an hour. So, wake up, old man.
I'm almost there. I was up real early this morning.
No,
All
he's a
right.
senior citizen, and senior citizens need sleep.
So,
Let's
I was
Hold
up
on.
real early this morning. I'm
You-
sorry.
You chose to wake up early this morning and go somewhere. Don't be putting the
That's
blame on
right. That's
But
right. And it was
here's
well worth the fucking trip.
Oh, there you
Alright.
go.
we got Matt Riddle here.
Oh, shameless plug, the LVW TV podcast. We put it out on the same feed that we do on our YouTube channel, as well as our Spotify. So if you guys want to check that out, and we actually played the clips
Yes.
of the interviews on the show. So guys, go check that out.
Yeah. Matt Riddle's got some news on the New York Post here.
Fuck Matt Riddle.
He's a bitch. Everyone knows that. Ain't that right, flip flop? I think when Roman Reigns, saw how professional I am in the ring, he also explained, and I also explained why things were said, and I wasn't just trying to call you out. I know my place in WWE, but when someone tells me to cut a promo on you, I'm going to cut a promo on you. I think he understood that and still wasn't happy about it, but understood me and Roman were good.
Well, didn't he also do some promos about like Brock Lesnar? He did promos about Goldberg. Like Goldberg showed up to one of the shows and
So I've been looking forward to meeting you, bro.
yeah, I was looking forward to meeting you, bro. Well, first of all, I'm not your fucking bro. Let's go ahead and get that started right here, right
Goldberg
now.
didn't give a fuck.
Goldberg didn't give a fuck. Listen, I ain't your damn bro. Okay, let's just go ahead and get that started right here, right now. I just think Matt Riddle was a bitch his entire career. Fuck him.
Matt Riddle's just a fucking pothead. I know a lot of those.
Like, and he's not even a good pothead
No.
either. If you want a good pothead, get Rob Van Dam.
Yeah, get Rob Van Dam. At least he's fucking knowledgeable.
That's right.
Even smoking the reefer.
Smoking the reefer.
When you got like people like Matt Riddle and Val Venus, Sean Morley, you know, they give the Kanja a bad name
That's right.
by smoking it.
Pops, what do you think about Matt Riddle?
Well, look now. You know, I can understand fucking up one time on your job, but if you just keep constantly fucking up, they're getting rid of your sorry looking ass. I don't get this right here. You know, I've said this right here, and I'll say it again. These people, these athletes, they work so hard to get to the fucking top of the heap, but then the motherfuckers destroy themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Not only themselves, they fucking destroy their careers.
So not only that, but he also ruined other people's careers too.
Yeah, other people's careers too.
And what I mean by that is, I think he ruined that Candy Cartwright's fucking wrestling career because he was cheating on his wife with her and all this shit.
Yeah.
And then he left his wife for a porn star.
Yep.
And you know that's what.
That reminds me of someone else.
And Seth Rollins, remember?
Yeah.
You want to talk about my family?
Let's talk about your family a little bit, huh?
Is that why your
wife left you
and took your kids? Because you're a bitch?
I love it. That was the best Seth Rollins ever.
That is the best Seth Rollins promo of all time.
But we got some more news here. Chris Smith, the director and exclusive producer for the Vince McMahon documentary, is going to be coming out.
There's a Vince McMahon documentary series coming out.
Yes.
I'm not sure if this
on
is the
Netflix.
Is it the Netflix
yes,
one?
it's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's the goal behind Mr. McMahon was to pull back the curtain and reveal the true Vince McMahon, obscure beneath the persona he presented to the world. Over the 4 years of production, the story evolved into truly shocking ways, culminating in some extremely harrowing allegations.
Yeah, we know about that
No,
now.
we sure do, don't we?
Oh man.
The final product is a revealing documentary. Sometimes I can't really read this shit. That we believe offers a rich and What's that word? Where am I at? Rich.
A rich portrait of the man
Yeah.
and the complex legacy he left behind.
Yeah, there you go. I'll let you read that.
Listen, I heard that they were going to do that, and then it got kiboshed.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing that it's going to be coming out. So
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's actually coming out or if they're actually going to kibosh it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, listen, Vince McMahon is Vince McMahon,
Yes.
and not like these allegations that came out about him and stuff. You also got to realize this too. Everybody has some kind of dark side to them.
Mm-hmm.
Rather it's during their old age or their younger days.
Yeah.
Everybody has some kind of issues that they've had in their life, or they always have some kind of stuff. And I will say this: some of the stuff that we've heard from Vince McMahon has been pretty awful.
Yeah.
But everybody has their skeletons and their bones in their closets. Okay. But I would be interested in checking that
Yeah,
docuseries
I'm
out for
interested
sure.
in checking out that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Same. All right.
Same.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Nikki Cross has re-signed with WWE. That's no shock there.
Of course, because she's Sister Abigail,
yeah,
right?
she's Sister
Yeah.
Abigail, so that's no shock there.
No shock there.
Also, some news about R-Truth.
There you go. Yep.
R-Truth.
Or true.
Did you all know this?
Okay.
That R-Truth is the only active superstar to have wrestled in the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, the PG Era, and now the Renaissance Era.
When did he wrestle in the Ruthless Aggression?
2002.
Do you really count that?
Yeah, he wrestled there.
Okay. Because I remember the Attitude Era. Well, I mean, technically it was the same when you sit here and you think about it.
Uh-huh.
Because he was K-Quick.
Yeah.
In 2001, I guess, is technically still Attitude Era. And he was there till 2002. And then he went to TNA.
Yeah.
So I guess technically it
Yeah.
would be. And then PG is when he came back
and
as
now,
as R-Truth, and he's been there ever since.
Hey, I'll give R-Truth his flowers. Good job for you.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. Here's another thing. I used to not like R-Truth, but now I actually respect the guy. He knows his role.
Some people try to live above their role.
He knows that he's a comedy guy.
Mhm.
And it fits him because when he is older, he can't do what he could do anymore. You know?
Is he still the suntan Superman?
No, he's not the suntan Superman. I like R-Truth
Yeah.
now. Now I kind of respect the guy now. At first, I thought he sucked,
Yeah.
but I can respect him now
Mm-hmm.
because to be honest, he knows he's a comedy guy now, and he knows he can't do the shit he used to do anymore. But it don't mean that he don't contribute.
Absolutely.
He contributes just as much as everyone else does. So I gotta condemn him for that. Good job, R-Truth.
Boss, what do you think?
I
What do
did
you
like
feel
his 3 Live Crew a little bit better though.
about the suntan Superman?
That's right.
Uh,
BG and B Jizzle.
It'd be Jizzle and the Magic Stick, Conan. I don't know about that one.
I don't know about K-Dog. Orderly, peel the potatoes.
The potatoes. Orderly.
Orderly.
Boss, how do you feel about R-Truth?
I don't have nothing against R-Truth. I thought he was a good hand to work with and everything like that right there. And listen, here's the thing. People knock these old timers that come back, and they're in comedy acts. Well, here's the fucking thing, motherfuckers. What else can they do?
Yeah.
What fucking else can they do?
Absolutely. What's the next one that we got, Tommy?
Randy Orton confirmed signing a 5-year extension with WWE.
There you go.
A 5-year extension. Huh?
Yes. which is no surprise.
No surprise. No
I knew they were
surprise.
wouldn't let Randy Orton walk. You know. And also, we got some more news here. Nikki Bella's husband.
Yeah.
Uh,
Listen, we don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'll try it. I think it's Artemin Ching
Chimbakovich.
I
I'm
believe.
just gonna say Artem. How you like that?
Yeah, Artem.
Has been arrested for domestic violence.
Now, it's been said that apparently, do you have a do you?
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Artemin has been accused of a felony of domestic violence. Himself, he called 911 after he allegedly battered someone in his home, and minutes later he called back and told 911 never mind. And this is from TMZ, but TMZ has their own bullshit that
Yeah.
they do a lot. But it says Artem was arrested Thursday morning in Napa, California, where he lives with his wife, Nikki Garcia, which is the belly. Sources with the knowledge to tell TMZ the alleged victim never called 911. It was Artem who apparently panicked over injuries the alleged victim sustained and called in the emergency around 8:30 a.m. As we reported, paramedics and fire trucks were dispatched and were en route when 911 dispatch got another call again from Artem saying to call the whole thing off. We were told, though, the paramedics and fire department turned around and went back to the station. It's protocol for police to still respond. At around 9:30 a.m., we were told police arrived and observed injuries on the alleged victim, and that triggered an automatic arrest. Artem has been taken to the police station, booked on a felony corporal injury to a spouse or a co-inhabitant, which is believed to be Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Or Nikki Garcia. Now, I will say this. Apparently, not too long ago after this,
he claimed that she threw a shoe.
Yeah, he claimed that she threw a shoe at him, and which that's technically battery as well, if you sit there and you think about it. Which is kind of weird that she could throw a shoe at him and he goes to jail. But you know, it is what it is. But apparently, Nikki Garcia has went on social media and said that at this time she would not like for people to get in contact with her or family at this particular time.
Well,
this is the thing. News is going to be reported regardless.
So there ain't nothing you can do about that, Belly.
There's nothing you can do about that. And I'm going to be honest with you. When I sit here and say this, I seen you on Total Divas.
Yeah, Pat, did you see her on Total Divas?
Oh, yeah.
Are you awake her, Father Time?
Father Time. Are you awake her, Father Time? I remember you on Total Divas, and I'm going to be honest with you.
I could see why John Cena didn't want to be with your ass.
Yeah.
You ruined my fucking floors, Belly.
That's true because that's all I ever heard her say was John.
She acted like a whiny.
I'd be like I'm changing my fucking name.
John don't want to do this. Why does John not want me to fucking cook dinner? Because he don't want his house dirty, bitch. That's why. We're going to Longhorn Steakhouse. You're gonna have a fucking meal there. I ain't fucking you ain't.
What?
Don't ruin this fine upholstery.
Why don't you want to have kids with me, John?
Well, I can see why.
Well, listen, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Cena has, I think it's over 600 wishes
Yeah.
for Make-A-Wish.
He ain't got time.
Well, no. Do you want to know how many times that John Cena's probably seen a sick kid,
Yeah.
and he's sitting there like, this is the last time I'm going to see this kid?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that scare you off from wanting to have children anyway?
Yeah. Well, wouldn't that scare you off?
Oh yeah.
Is that right, Sleeper?
There is Sleepy Shady.
Wait. You see, she.
I'm gonna say this about the domestic. I don't believe. I'm sorry. I believe it's wrong on both ends,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
especially if you got a kid together. Supposedly, I don't know if y'all do. I don't know.
Supposedly they do.
Well,
yeah.
well, and it's wrong for the kid to see that shit
Mhm.
because it kind of hurts. Bad memory.
Yeah.
And you're both are fucking adults.
Act like one.
Act like one. And I'm sorry. I don't think I think it's wrong for a guy to hit a woman. I think it's wrong for a woman to hit a guy too.
Yep.
That's the way I feel about it.
Keep your hands.
If you can't get along with each other, and all you're gonna do is fight and argue and
Shit. If I knew,
hurt each other.
hang on, Pop. I'm sorry. If I knew I was coming to a point where I had to physically do the DB here, I'm sorry. I would say, hey, you can have the house. I'm going to a hotel and cool off because if I don't, something's going to happen. I don't want to go to jail. Okay. Won't one of them two act like fucking mature adults and has some fucking common sense? Like, hey, you could stay here, or she could stay here, and fucking one of y'all could fucking get a hotel room. You can afford it.
You can afford
It's true.
it. Yeah,
Like, I'm just saying,
for sure.
and that would have taken care of the whole thing. But no, someone had to go to the old pen.
And it was the guy. Imagine that.
But now the last of the news.
Oh boy.
This is the last one. This is the main event. Now you can go to sleep for Father time. Okay.
Well, no,
Hey, I don't give a damn if I'm falling asleep or not. I had a fucking good time. I don't give a shit.
Well. You're going to be ridiculed here on social media.
And then here's another thing.
Here.
Here's another thing. I may be sleepy again because I like it so well. I'm going back for a second, third, fourth helping.
Oh, we know that.
But
Damn right I will.
But Nick Nemeth, they had the emergence.
The emergence pay-per-view.
Yeah, and Nick Nemeth defeated Josh Alexander in that 60-minute Iron Man match.
Yep.
To retain the TNA World Championship. After the match, WWE Hall of Famer JBL was right there waiting.
He was right there waiting.
Appeared and confronted Nemeth as they have words before he eventually walks away. And that was about it.
That's about it.
Don't fucking JBL look like old George Strait?
He does.
Show Pops. Don't look like an old George Strait.
Just about, yeah.
Well,
Troubadour.
honestly, JBL showed up to a lot of shows recently.
Yeah, he went. He's going to be in. He was at OVW.
Well, no, he's going to be on
Yeah,
WWE.
Fight Night.
Fight Night. Which I think he's only going to be signing autographs and stuff.
And he was at that Garbage Championship Wrestling show.
Yes, I know.
He
Hey,
was also at that Garbage Championship Wrestling show.
Yeah, he was at the Garbage Championship Wrestling show, and to see him at the TNA show, that's pretty cool.
I think it's cool to see JBL. Anytime JBL's on the thing, I'm interested.
You be waiting?
Oh yeah, I love JBL.
Absolutely.
What do you all think about JBL showing up in TNA?
It's pretty cool.
How about you, Pop? I know you want to get some snoozing in, so what do you think?
You need some snoozing and boozing?
What do you think of JBL showing up in TNA?
Maybe, hell, he got a big pop, so what the fuck?
There you
go. With that being said, though, I guess we're gonna answer some questions and then we'll get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because the sleeper needs to sleep.
Yeah, because the sleep man.
Man, make fun all you want to, but I had me a fucking good time. I don't give a damn about it.
But with that, before that though,
jumper cables. How you like that?
That's
Hey,
all right.
well, guess what? I'm gonna give you a heads up right here, right now. The way you're snoozing, you're going to be on the next feed there, pal. You're gonna play. We're gonna play the lullaby music, and we'll see.
We got multiple ones to choose from.
Well, hell, but if that right there is the case, I might as well go to a fucking
You
fucking
want to Twitter touch?
AEW show. I'll sleep there too. Don't make a fucking difference to me,
Who are you, Mike Tyson?
huh?
I said, who are you,
Ah,
Mike Tyson? When he
Yeah.
when he went at the AEW show. But
Yeah, whatever.
okay.
Make fun, but I don't care. I had a good time, and if I'm sleepy, that means I had a real good fucking time.
Well, I do want to bring this back to reality here. I want to give a shout out to a good friend of ours, Mark Boy 316.
Mark Boy 316.
Right now, he is going to go into eye surgery
Yeah.
in September, and to help with some cataract surgery.
Yeah.
And we just want to wish him some.
Yeah, we want to wish you a speedy recovery there, Mark Boy 316.
Yeah, we know that you got a surgery planned, I think September 23rd. We just want to tell you, man, we hope everything works out for you.
Yeah, we hope
man.
everything's well.
I'm going to say this. I believe it will. God bless his heart. And it's prayers are going to be with you, brother. Prayers are going to be with you.
Absolutely. And
now we're going to answer a few questions, and then we're going to sashay
Don't
on
you
out of
fucking
here,
say it.
and,
Don't you fucking
you know,
say
Call
it.
of Duty can go to sleep.
Don't you fucking say it.
please.
Yeah, well, I may be sleepy, but I have an awful good time anyway.
Pops Pops had a date this morning, didn't you, old man?
I had a date.
Yeah, so
I'm
but,
happy.
that's all that matters.
I had a good time, and I don't care who knows it. Fuck it.
I think we answered that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna answer some questions real quick.
All right.
And we'll get the hell out of here after that.
Okay.
Let me find some questions here because it's been a little while since we've actually answered some questions, though. So I gotta find some. All right. One for, sneezer. Tia Couponer said, since Roman Reigns is the OTC, and that means the original tribal chief, Solo is the tribal chief. Does that make Rikishi the tribal cheeks?
Yes, it does, big fella cheeks.
Big fella cheeks.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. T&Q Bonner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the tribal cheeks. Big fella cheeks.
Big fella named Cheeks. There's Levante talking about the new chairs. The new chairs are great.
Yeah, the new chairs are great. This is actually good. And no, we didn't use YouTube money to get these chairs.
No.
You know, hell, all you make here is $15.
You ain't shit.
That ain't enough for a meal.
Let's see. Bro got Levante F. Smith from the Born Leaders Wrestling Podcast.
Simply F. Smith.
Yeah, Simply F. Smith. Bro got 10,000 subscribers, but only have 30,000 channel views. The math ain't mathing. Are you talking about buying subs? Are you? Some do, some don't.
Mooski.
We got a couple of questions from Booski from Dropkick SoCal.
You go check out Dropkick SoCal here on YouTube. They do great work. Mooski and Uni.
We will leave a link in the channel below for MarkBoy316, TNQ Ponner, Dropkick SoCal, and the Board Leaders Wrestle Podcast for sure. Go check all of them out. They do some great things over there on their channels. Mooski says, "Hey, it's been a while. Keep doing what you're doing. Here's some questions. If Cody hadn't jumped ship to WWE, who would have dethroned Roman Reigns?"
Since if I had to choose, probably would have been Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Who else did you have? It's either Seth Rollins or Drew.
I would have went with Drew over Seth Rollins, but that's just me.
Well, I would have went with Drew over Seth too. But again, if I had to choose a third one, I guess there ain't many to choose from. But if I had to choose, the two probably had to be Drew or Seth.
Would you have want the final boss to Rock do it? Like you tried to?
No.
No.
I wanted to be like he was doing there.
Okay. Mama Rhodes?
Mama McIntyre, why don't you look at your boy? Look at your boy, Mama McIntyre.
Mama McIntyre, look at your boy.
Mama Rollins. Look at your boy, Mama Rollins. Look at the horrible design getup he wears, Mama Rollins. Take a look, Becky. Oh, Becky, I want you to look at your husband. Look at your husband, Becky.
Pops, who would defeat Roman Reigns if it wasn't for Cody? Or do you have?
I'll go with McIntyre.
McIntyre? Okay. Mooskie's second question is, most fans agree the Attitude Era began in 1997 with the Montreal Screwjob, but varying opinions on the end. Do you believe it ended in these two ways? Okay. The Attitude Era ended when Stone Cold joined forces with McMahon at WrestleMania 17 in 2001, or when WWE gets the fuck out or gets the F out campaign in WWE in 2002. I'm going to
say when WWF get the F out.
I'm going to go with get the F out campaign.
Yep.
Personally.
Same here.
Pops?
That is when it disappeared right there. Yeah, that's it.
Because I actually remember when me and Tommy would watch Raw or whatever, we'd hear that, get the F out stuff, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. I have to go with get the F out.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that as well. Just because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of fans.
Oh, they had to die when Austin turned.
Yeah, when Austin turned.
Not to me. I actually enjoyed when Austin turned in 2001. Kind of made Austin. It still made me laugh.
I liked Austin and it was entertaining, but it wasn't Stone Cold.
Yeah, it still made me entertained, but it wasn't the real Austin I wanted.
Let's go ahead and go with his last question is favorite finisher from each of these categories. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We have, what is that? Four categories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Your favorite finisher that is a strike.
Okay.
Meaning,
I can tell you my worst. Cobra.
Of course, you're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with the Sweet Chin Music.
That's a strike.
That's a strike. A strike is maybe a clothesline.
Well, I already got my clothesline from Hell JBL, especially when he done it to El Gran Luchador.
Punch, kick, strike.
I'm going clothesline from Hell JBL.
Clothesline from Hell JBL.
Worst Cobra though.
What's your favorite? Not your worst. Your favorite strike finisher.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Is it the strike? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Shawn Michaels. Yeah, the super kick.
I'm going with JBL clothesline from hell. So
Well, maybe you'll find one in this one.
All right.
The second category is submission. What's your favorite submission finisher?
ankle lock,
From who?
Kurt Angle.
Right. You mean the angle lock?
The ankle lock.
Not the ankle lock?
It was down to these two for me, either the ankle lock or the crossface.
The sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
What's your favorite submission?
Crossface.
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 I'm going with ankle lock. You're going with crossface.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, and he's going with ankle lock. I mean,
Hey, Pops.
crossface.
I actually have one for you that's a strike.
Yeah.
Spear. Edge.
Yeah, it's Edge.
It's a strike.
There you go.
Yeah.
And let's go with slam.
Slam.
Slam. I assume that could be like a power bomb or some sort of like actual, where you slam the opponent down.
Yeah. I already got mine.
What?
Choke slam.
Perfect plex.
Choke slam with Big Show.
Perfect plex, Mr. Perfect.
Bob's, what's your slam?
Power bomb.
From who? Vader?
Yeah, Vader's power bomb.
Shit, some of those fucking Vader bombs, the Vader power bombs.
Yeah, remember he broke 4 kids' back?
yeah, he broke that one guy's back. Like, goddamn, man. And last category is high flying. So you're Sid's big boot. Nah.
High flying.
Already got it.
Go ahead.
Macho Man diving elbow.
I got mine.
Good.
Oh, all right. Now this is one I enjoy.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say Eddie Guerrero frog splash.
Eddie Guerrero Frog Splash. Pops, your favorite high flying finisher.
Oh shit.
So pretty much anything that somebody done off the ropes.
Mm. Shit. Elbow smash.
Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go ahead and thank you, Mooski, for the questions.
Thank you, Moski. Tell Udi we said hi.
Absolutely. Our next questions is from Jason Peck.
Our boy Peck.
We only got a few more questions left, guys, and then we're gonna get out of here
Yeah,
for
we're
you
going to
guys.
skedaddle here.
Do you think why do you think WWE brought back Hogan as NWO when he returned in 2002 when he was last in the yellow when WCW went out of business? I heard rumors that in '93 Brett and Hogan I think that's for another question there. Why do you think WWE brought back Hogan as an NWO member in 2002 instead of his red and yellow from WCW? Because that's what he was doing before he.
My favorite Hogan is when he's wearing the FUNB. Still best.
With the horrible chair shot to Conan.
Yeah, the black jeans. And by the way, fuck you, Hogan. I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck about Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's fair. That's valid. I will say this though.
But he did go to red and yellow after WrestleMania 18. Remember?
He did.
He had the fucking
Voodoo Child.
Yeah, Voodoo Child.
I'm
sorry
a
for Jimi
voodoo
Hendrix
child.
using that song. If Jimi Hendrix saw that now.
He's rolling around in his grave.
Yep.
Anyway,
but he did.
I will say this. I think it was mainly because they wanted to bring
the into Hall and Nash too.
I think it was literally just because they wanted to bring Hall, Nash, and Hogan in.
Yeah, they wanted to bring all three.
And they said, why
not?
Like,
all right, here in a little bit, we're going to switch Hogan.
Which I will say this. I will say this. It was a smart move to bring in the NWO.
Yeah, first.
Because, how would you bring in all three of them separately?
Yeah, it would have been hard. So, bringing them all three as the NWO made sense.
What do you think about that?
I really don't get. I really didn't give a shit about the NWO.
I agree. Well, I will say this: the WWE version of the NWO was not that fucking good.
Well, neither was the WCW version.
Well, the early days.
Here's what you had. You had three motherfuckers on top, and would never give anybody a fucking chance to succeed because these three motherfuckers wanted to eat the cheese.
Well, I will say this: I did enjoy the NWO for 96 and majority of 97, but by 98 when they broke off and had the red and yellow and the black and the red and white and the black and white, I'm like, I'm kind of done.
And then they went to the well too many times. Remember they had the NWO 2000.
Yeah.
Who thinks the Harris boys deserve to be in NWO?
Creative control.
Jeff Jarrett. No disrespect to Jeff.
I like Jeff.
But NWO 2000 something.
Yeah.
And then they have Brett in the NWO.
I just think that when WWE had the opportunity to bring all three of them in, that was probably the
only way they could do it.
The real logical way to bring them in. And like Tommy said, after Hogan lost to The Rock at WrestleMania 18,
the next day he kind of
he came in as the red and yellow and pretty much ruled for about a year, and then he became Mr. America. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
You like Mr. America?
Didn't give a shit.
Didn't give a shit.
Anything with Hogan I don't like.
It smells like shit. All right, and let's go ahead and go with. I heard rumors that in '93, Brett and Hogan were supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but Hogan didn't want to lose to Brett. So, do you think that it would have been better than the less Express? Probably not, because when Hogan's in the ring, he rules.
Yeah.
While everybody was wanting Brett to be WWF champion.
Well, yeah, remember WrestleMania 9,
You remember WrestleMania 9?
Fucking Yoko beat Brett. And then here comes fucking Hogan. In his fucking horrible red fucking shit stained pants. Here he comes. Fuck you, Hogan. I hate your guts. I really do. Fucking blue fucking bandana. Fuck you, Hogan.
Drink another beer, bitch.
Drink another beer, and we'll review your beer, and I'll spit right on it. I wouldn't even take a drink of your fucking beer.
I do want to try it.
After that, I'll say how shitty it is.
Well, I will say this: if we can find it.
If we can find it, if not, fuck your beer, Hogan.
Because we tried both of the Austin beers.
All right, I'll give Hogan's beer a chance, but I'm gonna tell you my true feelings. Fuck you, Hogan.
You know about your fucking Hulk burgers or your fucking
I remember that
Thunder Mixer. And
I remember that goddamn grill that fucking kept fire. Yeah, Hope Grill, how did that do for you? Huh? Hope Cheeseburgers, how did that do? You saw that at great value, didn't you? Anything associated with Hogan, I don't like.
Well, let's go with the last thing.
But come on, Hogan does what Hogan does. He's a politicking son of a bitch.
He said, "I always liked Sid, even though some people did not Now that he passed, do you think he should be in the Hall of Fame? I actually think
Yeah.
he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
I think
a
he should
couple
have been
years
in the
ago.
Hall of Fame a long time ago.
Yeah. Pops, Sid, Hall of Fame. What do you think?
Hall of Fame bound. If it was left up to me.
Now, once again, you also got to realize this too. There's only a certain amount of ways that they get you in the Hall of Fame in a certain amount of time too.
Yeah.
You got to realize when it comes to especially when it comes to WWE, they always have a criteria too.
Yeah.
You got to have your tag team. You got to have your international wrestler. You got to have your woman. You got to have your mid carder. You got to have your fucking main event. So. Wait up,
Yeah.
man. We're almost done.
Come on, we're almost done here.
I'm awake.
And then I want to see you on that goddamn bed of yours, and I want you asleep. You understand me? All right.
Yeah.
Laugh if you want. I'm going to say it again. I had a hell of a time, and I enjoyed myself, and that's exactly the way it is.
Well,
Sorry for everybody that I'm tired, but, you just wear yourself out.
It's okay. We only got 2 more questions, and they're not
All right.
really that
All right.
hard. So.
I'm ready.
Jason Peck
Will you be awake
also.
for these two?
Are you gonna be awake for these two? All right.
What'd you say?
Are you gonna be awake for these two?
Don't worry about their. Should I say it? Yeah, Scooter.
Scooter. All right. Jason Peck says one more question, and it's for Pops. He wants to ask you a question.
I don't know if he could be awake to answer it there, Jason.
Let's see if he's awake. He's awake. All right. You awake, old man? You awake,
I'm awake.
old man?
I'm awake.
Right.
Let's go.
I don't know if he can answer your question, Jason. He might be snoozing when he answers it.
All right, here we go. Do you think if they did a reboot of In the Heat of the Night, would you watch it? I'm going to be honest. I'll answer it. I'll be honest. No.
No, I don't like reboots.
And it's for this reason. I like original
Over reboots.
Yeah. I like original shows with original people that are on the shows.
Yeah.
Once you start plugging holes into certain things,
For
it's
example,
not that fucking
the
good.
second version of The Heat of the Night with Carl Weathers.
Now, I love Heat of the Night, but I got to go with this right here. If the original characters ain't there, and some of them can't be there because they're passed on. So no, I wouldn't watch it.
Because you guys got to know this. Detective Tibbs passed away.
Yep.
Carl Weathers passed away.
Carl Weathers passed away, and
Yes,
he was
he
in
did.
the last season of In the Heat of the Night. Carol O'Connor passed away.
Yep.
And wait a minute. I think I may be wrong, but if I am, Joey, correct me. But I think I've got every season except 7.
Pops does have. He has every. I think he's only missing like season 7 of In the Heat of the Night. I think he has every other In the Heat of the Night on DVD.
I love Heat of the Night.
And me and Tommy, we didn't really care for In the Heat of the Night when we were kids. But I will say this, watching it as an adult, it's a pretty damn good show.
I remember it come on before Nitro.
Yeah, see, that's the issue with me and Tommy. Me and Tommy were waiting for fucking Nitro to come on back in the fucking 90s when the Heat of the Night was on.
Yeah,
It would be In the Heat of the Night, and then it would be Nitro. And we're like, what's Nitro coming on?
Yep.
They wouldn't watch it. They'd be playing and everything like that right there. And
goddamn kids, be quiet.
It was every time they stuck their head through the door. Dad, is Heat of the Night on yet? No. What? When's this go off?
We want to watch Nitro, damn it. Anyway, thank you for your questions, Jason Peck. And the last question is
from our boy T&Q Potter,
the Tennessee native. I only have one question. The way Joey buys, sells, and trades, Do you think he'll end up like Sanford and Son?
He already is.
He already is Sanford and Son.
And he
Look
goes,
back there. What does that tell you?
"Fuck you." And it says,
The
Hell.
gold toast. What does that tell you?
"P.S. Tommy,
Hell,
do the thing, will you?"
sometimes I'll tell you what I'm going to do. One time, and I am going to film this too. I'm going to look up the music of Sanford and Son, and I'm just going to walk in his room while the music's playing, and you guys can see all that shit. Because I'm all the time going, what'd you get this for?
That's gonna be the fucking Instagram song.
It's like,
Oh, it sure is. I already know
What'd
the
you
song.
get this for? And just what the hell are we gonna do with it?
in fairness, I have sold off a lot of the stuff. There is some stuff I still need to sell off, but there's only a little bit more I need to sell off. So not it's not as bad as it used to be, but
It was before.
it was. I'm not kidding.
It was Fred G.
It was Fred G. But at least, and in fairness, just like Fred Sanford used to say, I'm in the commodities business. I'm not in the trash business. I'm in the commodities business. But nonetheless,
All right, now the sleep man can go to sleep.
well, and also real quick, I do want to say this.
All right.
Tommy, when me and you would go over to our grandmother's house, which is Pops' mom.
Yep.
What would Grandma leave her TV on?
TV Land.
Now, if you guys remember in the in the mid to late 90s and early 2000s, you guys remember that TV Land used to be like an old people show. I'm not sure if like
It just show the old classics.
It's kind of like MeTV now, to
Yeah.
be honest with you. Except for they played like a lot of shows, like a lot of different
Gunsmoke.
shows. Yeah.
Andy Griffith Show.
There was only really like 2 shows that I would sit there and watch on TV Land, because I enjoyed them, and one was the Monsters. I like the Monsters, and the one that I like to watch as a kid, and I still watch today because I actually bought the entire series of it, Sanford and Son.
Yep.
Because
Hell, I even got it.
Yeah.
I got it at a yard sale.
yeah, Tommy got a yard sale for $1.
Oh, yeah, I got the whole season for $1.
$1.
$1.
And Tommy goes, "Is it $1? Yeah, I'm gonna take that."
Yeah, Fred G. I'll take that for $1. I can play that song on a loop.
Yeah, they would. They go with us to grandma's and watch that right there. They would. Me and her mom would pick them up, and her mom. That's what did you enjoy spending time with your grandmother? And they said, yeah, we watched Sanford and Son, and
What would you watch at Grandma's besides Sanford and Son?
Sometimes she'll watch Unsolved Mysteries too,
Sometimes, yeah.
and
sometimes.
Walker Texas Ranger.
Oh yeah, Grandma loved Walker Texas Ranger. I will say this:
I
besides,
actually enjoyed the show too.
most of the time, her TV station was TV Land. It always stayed on TV Land, unless it was Unsolved Mystery sometimes. Unless she would let us watch wrestling,
Yep.
because she let us watch wrestling over there, and Walker Texas Ranger.
Yep.
Other than that, that's all our grandma ever watched. So, big shout out to Grandma. Love you, Grandma. Love you.
and Sanford and Son. Dad, we watched Sanford and Son. What? So did I.
Yeah.
And then I got this. He was on back then.
It was old back then. Yeah, because we didn't know like the old classic MeTV says. Well, if you haven't watched it, it's new to you. But nonetheless, guys, we just wanted to take you down memory lane with that, nonetheless. But thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah. Also, can I give 2 shout outs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we already gave some more shout outs. We already gave a shout out to the Bone Leaders, Mark Boy 316, the Dropkick SoCal,
TNQ Bonner.
TNQ Partner. I want to give 2 more shout outs.
Go ahead.
And they've been supporting us a lot, and they're part of the Bone Leaders.
Okay.
I like to give a special shout out to ASAP Tokyo Renee. She's putting on great content. I'd
Absolutely.
like to give her a shout out. And also, I'd like to give Jamie B a big shout out. They're both supporting us, and I really appreciate it.
Great people. Glad to have you guys.
Yeah, go check out both of their YouTube channels.
Make sure future editing, Joey. Make sure you put all those channels in the
Put
description
that
down
in there.
below.
I'll remind you.
Yeah, because
You'll forget.
future editing, Joey may not put that in there because he's a dumbass.
I want to say this before we go.
We always love the support from everybody.
When we started this right here, we didn't know where we were going, and we didn't know that we'd meet so many wonderful people on this road that we have.
Mhm.
And I am so glad to have them, supporting us like we support them. It really shows the love that we really have here, because we all that does YouTube love each other's content.
Of course, we
And-
get hate sometimes.
I'm just, do what, Tommy?
We get the hate.
We get hate too.
He gonna be like the macho man.
Yeah. We get.
I enjoy the people that like us and support us, but the ones that don't like us, they get the hate song.
You gonna be like fucking macho man.
And-
Come at one promo.
That's right.
And we get, and it's true. Here, you.
We got a couple of love songs on the album, but you know what, Wrestle Rampage, you get the hate song.
Yeah. Nobody, you can't make everybody happy. So that's the bottom line.
Absolutely, but guys,
But it's time to
Wrap
call
it
it a
up.
day. It's time to wrap it up.
wrap it up.
Night, night.
Pillow tight. Hey, there.
Night, night.
Don't you be shaking that ball head at me.
Oh, it's you, pal.
Ball headed out.
You're the one that needs to hit the retirement home, Grandpa.
That's all right. I'm sure. I'm sure
Listen.
people understand.
Lex,
It's all right.
Pies had a hot date this morning, and he enjoyed himself. So let the man be. But nonetheless, real quick before we do
You
get
know what I
out,
had
sleep.
to sleep?
You know what I had? Sleep. Why me and you were up while that man's passing out right now?
Yeah. What did I do while he was having a hot day? I went to sleep, sweating my ass off. That's where I was.
By the way, guys, for the last,
It's been 90-something degrees here in the miserable state of Kentucky.
yeah,
Let me say you.
I ain't gonna say this place ain't miserable, but it's miserable weather.
it's
Look,
Every state's miserable. So there's a
Yeah.
difference.
when it gets, I don't mind a little heat, but when my bag is sticking to my leg, that was just too fucking much. I'm sorry.
When the balls stick to the leg.
that's too much. But guys, real quick, if you guys want the stickers are available. So get you guys the stickers for free. All you gotta do is get in contact with us. You get the
Absolutely
free
free.
stickers. And if you guys want to support us with some financials,
And
you
we need
can-
a little bit of help from a lot of people.
a little bit of help from a lot of people.
And also,
Come
get
on,
us to
guys.
that 3,000.
Yeah, get us to 3,000. We actually have the Wrestling Rampage pin. It is available. Like I said, we've almost sold half of the stock of these, so you guys need to get in.
Get them
You
while
guys-
supplies last.
You gotta get them while supplies last because they will be gone. Well, once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want a Wrestling Rampage pin, you guys need to get in contact with us. It's only $7 because that's honestly, guys, like $4 to $5 goes towards shipping, and I'm not kidding.
All we get is $2 funky ass dollars.
Yeah, all we get is
$3,000.
$50 So,
3,000.
yep. And the 3,000 subscriber giveaway winners
And-
actually get a pin as well. So,
And we've already explained what you're getting, the hookups, the games with
We
it.
already explained it.
We already
Yeah.
explained it. So I don't see
Yeah,
how
wrap
you
it up.
can turn down something like that.
Well, you shouldn't, but some people do. But guys, we're gonna wrap it up out of here.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. The dinner bell's hitting. Even though it's fucking was like 3 a.m.
Yeah, you show you how bad we film here. It's 3
yeah.
fucking a.m. here.
Yeah,
And don't tell we ain't dedicated.
Yeah, we ain't dedicated. Bullshit. But
Yeah.
also,
I'm even here tired of shit doing this.
but
Yeah.
also, I should mention too, we kind of want to do it when the sun went down, where it's not as hot too.
Yeah,
So.
it's still
That's
hot.
good. I mean, it has been in the upper 90s here.
Yes. So it's been super hot as well. So I'm looking forward to past the weekend because it actually cools down finally. So
I'm looking for that right here. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for that cool breeze to blow over me.
yeah, I wait for that fall weather. But hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it on social media. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Instagram page dose. You can also follow us on Twitter or X down below at Wrestle Rampage.
Down there,
You can also follow me and
you
Tommy
see?
on Instagram. Can you see it? Huh? It's down
He's
there.
rolling around there. Don't worry, he'll be back around a little bit.
It's scrolling right down there right now, motherfuckers.
It's
All you gotta
scrolling
do is
right down
share
there.
that. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hot.
See that bitch is strolling.
That's right. That's all you gotta do.
That bitch right there is strolling now, boy.
And guys, hit that damn subscribe button because that 48% that's not subscribed that's watching, if that 48% hits that damn subscribe
We'll
button,
hit 3,000.
we would hit the 3,000
So we need a little
Come
bit
on,
of help
guys.
from a lot of people.
That's right. We
We,
need a
come on, guys.
little bit of help from a lot of people. Okay.
You get a lot of
We don't buy
great.
subs.
Yeah. And we don't buy
Unlike
subs
someone
either.
else.
So either
Get around
subscribe
liberal.
for us or fucking for nothing. There
Ain't
you
that
go.
right? We're liberal. We buy subs. We don't buy subs here.
No, we don't buy the subs.
We're liberals. We don't buy subs here.
The only subs I buy is at sub shops, motherfucker.
Don't go to Subway.
Yeah, we don't go to Subway.
That's trash. subs.
That's trash. Subs. Oh, imagine that. What are you
Imagine
doing?
that.
But nonetheless, guys, hit that damn subscribe.
We gotta
button.
go.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta get on out of here.
And we'll see you guys on the next WR podcast.